Okay, so last time you guys were able to reach the settlement of Haywitch, to what you know was full of people rather devout to worshipping dragons. Though sadly, their worship didn't give them too much protection, or it may have done so in the form of your group. As upon approaching, you saw it was being besieged by rather large forces of Nagas. Dealing with the serpentine foes, you spoke with the chief, Kellen, of Haywitch and asked for what the situation was. Seemingly, the leader of those Nagas, who you found to be called Nyla, who was the same type of land ice Naga as Trosuke was before, you heard that Nyla was wanting to take the city for themselves. Could have been due to the rather large lake and fountain/well they had, as they were casting spells upon both, but outside of that, it was hard to tell. With Nyla escaping and hopefully the threat dealt with, as most of the forces were killed in the action, you left Haywitch behind in the hopes that they could fend for themselves and also get hope from the Crimson Sleeps that are southways. Sadly, you at least know one of their messages wasn't sent far enough, as you found a dead messenger bird on the road to the south that was meant for the Crimson Sleeps, though now that the village was defended, they could possibly send out another. Continuing on, as there's always things for you to do, and you're not exactly on a time limit, but the longer you take, the worse. You came up to the next settlement known as Ravendra, mostly built within the inside of a cave that has a river running through it. All of the signs point to danger, as the exterior entrance kind of camp had definitely shown signs of combat, though at this point it was rather old and around a week since it had been attacked. You found the corpses of villagers, as well as that of several Crimson Sleeps and their horses, though most of it due to magical might. With the waters of the waterfall and a nearby river washing away most of the blood off of the bridge, it was hard to tell what would be inside of this settlement proper. And moving on in, you found it to be mostly barren. There were signs of conflict, though no signs of corpses. Instead, you were able to find several circle patches on the ground that had been shifted off their debris and dust. Those magical amongst you were able to identify that they were previous locations where bent space and time was either cast or used via a wondrous item. It's your best guess, since you've not seen many of the Naga have access to that spell or items. It was either the Crimson Sleeps who activated them, or the villagers themselves that had some sort of defenses prior that allowed them to escape. There was also the thought that if it was the Naga, they most likely took the inhabitants alive, or at least they wanted their bodies for something else. Heading in deeper into the caverns, you heard some noises ahead, though it was mostly still void of presences, though not void of defences, as you were attacked by several forms of traps, not long after finding a huge scaled egg that hatched over 10 months ago. You didn't have a whole lot else to gather from here, as the place was heavily trapped up. You had the idea that there would be more forces deeper in, or something else being protected. You did, however, find quite the hoard of coins, and seemingly the remnants of containers for magical components. Though most classes don't require them, they could be used in rituals and much more difficult spells to cast. With them being empty, it seems like whatever they were used for had been completed. As well as that, you found the corpse of a drake who had had his insides taken out. You also saw a shining item glowing amongst some floor, though with a trap barring your path to it, you left it for later. Heading off to the eastern part of the cave, getting technically deeper into it, you started to hear far-off moans of pain by another creature, but at this point it's hard to tell. With a bit of focus placed upon a person in need, your group became in need as you were ambushed by 3 Nagas, 2 spirit Nagas that you identified previously, and a greater Naga that you had fought sometime in the past, though I don't know if you still have it in your bestiary at this point. All 3 of which displaying quite strong magic that had been dealing quite a bit of hurt to everybody, though thanks to both Edwin and Drzenko, you've been mostly keeping up the health reserves, although at this point they are still a bit low on Drzenko and our side, with the magic continuing to be bombarding your group. And we ended off just as it came to Zairon's turn, as Jess needed to leave early last week, which shouldn't be the case now, as we will continue the fight.
Good luck, it's been an honor.
Oh boy, Final Fantasy VII vibes, huh? Okay.
Why 7?
Is this not soundtrack
No,
from
this is
Final Fantasy?
This is Goblin Slayer.
It sounds so much like Final Fantasy VII.
I mean, it has choir, so I don't blame you.
Shoot. This is not great. I can't really do much.
The terrain you're currently on is not difficult, but those things are currently on the wall. They've climbed up 15 feet.
Do you still have your shadow stick thing? Or the other one, Swallowtail?
I do, but that's throwing my weapon.
This is why
You
you
don't
put
get a
return
pack.
on it.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah. So that's the problem. That was determined to be just a regular throw with extra range, which is why I stopped using it completely. I don't know if these things have a climb speed or if they just are climbing on the wall.
What was that, sorry?
I said I don't know if these things have a climb speed or if they're actually just using their movement to climb on the wall, so I can't really determine.
They would have moved 5 feet across the ground and then 15 feet up the wall. Climbing up doesn't go any slower, but you do know normally it's at quarter speed unless you have a climb speed.
Yeah.
It's likely, but we don't know.
Right. So they're unlikely to be flat-footed currently because they have a climb speed. If they do. So I'm not sure what to do right now. I'm kind of stuck.
You got a few options. I mean, we know that this thing's next, so you could potentially ready range attack to try and interrupt the spell casting. You could try and get out of dodge. You could try and provoke them. It's totally up to you.
That is a good idea. I will actually prepare my Swallowtail attack to interrupt any spell casting on the one on the right hand side.
I will say this: we know they have mischance, so there is the chance it will miss. If you've got anything that can help you with that,
I don't.
or any. Okay, fine. It's just to put all the cards on the table that we know about.
Yeah.
In the case of climbing, they don't become flat-footed. That's 2E. In 1E, they lose Dex, so it won't apply for your flat-foot attack, but will apply for sneak attack.
Think better than me, don't
Okay. So yeah,
And as you prepare to strike, you do keep an eye on your allies, mostly on your healers, just in case they're going to get blasted, or yourself, hoping to get healed. Though as you do so, and everyone else will see it, Al might just get a glimpse of it. Everyone will see Drzenka. Her clothing starts to float in the wind, which is surprising as you're very deep into a cave, and that there is a frosty glow to her. As Drzenka, Stewie will heal you for 23.
Oh.
Thank you, Stewie.
Much
I wasn't sure if you were
appreciated.
going Super Saiyan or getting a heal. I couldn't tell. But yes, appreciate it.
Hey,
Don't worry
either
about
one would be fine.
The Naga on the right wall is going to cast a spell. So Zion, you can have your ready action.
Okay, it's a free action to do the slow, so I'm going to do that as well. And then this one, no bonus.
Good roll to hit.
Hopefully, it will actually hit the snake and not one of its duplicates or whatever.
Yeah, it's a
As
mischance.
you throw out your swords, it will penetrate deeply into the Spirit Naga.
Yeah, we like to see it.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure your sneak attack is just like the others, but it is for both not allowed dex and flatfoot, yes?
Yeah, it's regular sneak attack. The other one is from Orphi. That's not this character.
Alright. So we now need to make a concentration of 37 plus the spell level. Jesus.
Does the weapon fall back down, or is it stuck in the Naga?
I would say if it was ammunition, like a shuriken or whatnot, I would say yes. Since it's a hefty sword and it's moving around, I'll say it drops to the ground underneath it.
Awesome.
Good stuff.
He crit his concentration, and I can't remember if that does anything for concentration. I don't think it does.
I don't think it does, no. But double check.
Yeah, we'll double check.
Because I think it's only saves and attacks.
Because it's like saves and attacks, yeah. I don't think it has anything. I don't know what a stability check is. I guess that's constitution.
Yeah, stability is for bleeding out.
It's not. I don't think it's called out there. As far as I can tell, no. So, is that 27, 37? Yeah. Even with a crit, he fails to keep his spell.
Beautiful.
It's apparently very beautiful to you lot.
It is.
In this situation, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very happy with this outcome.
10 out of 10.
Alrighty. It's going to stay where it is. Edwin.
Alrighty. I need this.
Whoa!
I'll do. So that should get all of you. Edwin will pull his arm back into the swirling vortices of snowflakes, pull out his second to last 5th level domain spell, and throw a Curiga at everyone. I will be using both of my free action abilities on this. So, in summary, stop getting the news up.
While he's working on that, I just did. They make a save against the slow effect for.
Oh, yes. What's the DC? 20.
I believe so. Yeah, DC 20. Haha!
Nice.
Good. So everyone in the region will get 66 healing, along with 10 temp and 2 fast healing for 5 rounds. So I haven't used it really yet. And with that, I'm probably going to move to here, just behind this tree. And do I have the range? Do I fuck? If I was there, would I have the range? Yes. I will drop a saves. Have you got saves already on you, Jazenka, for blessing?
Don't think so.
Okay. I
don't have it. I gave it to someone, I think, but I don't remember who.
That's fine. I'll drop saves on you then, and that's me done. So Al, you would get 66 as well.
User blessing is close range.
Oh yeah, we did this before. It's close.
So if you want to be a bit further back, that should be fine.
No, because I need to be.
Josenka's blessing on me, I believe.
Yeah, that's fine.
So.
I need to be here so that I can essentially bounce close wounds mass to people, like 30
Yeah, fair
day.
enough.
So yeah, that's fine. I'll stay here.
Fair enough.
That's me done.
Big plays, big plays.
Turning this around. Let's go.
I have no clue why, but the guy on the cliff has a -1 to concentration on his sheet.
Good. Keep it that way.
I mean, that's not what it is. Just don't know why it's calculating it as such.
Doesn't matter. Keep it that way.
He's going to cast offensively.
He's distracted by
Oh, yeah,
I don't
of
know.
course.
something.
By the
He's
dragon
got
in front of him.
Bill at home.
It's got a dragon in his face. It's probably very distracting.
He will pass.
True.
And since you're so nice to have moved up, everyone's in this again.
Would I get any cover from the tree? I assume no.
Unless you're going prone, no.
Didn't say I was.
He's on 15. Oh, the Spirit Malaga on the left is just outside of it.
Well, looks like that closed wounds is going to give in.
I'll need everyone to give me a reflex save, please.
I'd prefer not to, but I understand this is not a choice.
I mean, it is a choice. You could just not roll and fail.
You can volunteer any further, I guess. Yes, we take the damage and then it's the heal, so I'll see what the damage is. I am going to use close wounds, but this could knock me out, so I don't know. Let's do quiet. That means there's a lot of damage.
And I'm just looking at all the rolls. Alrighty. The area explodes with shards of rock from below. As Edwin most likely is not going to get the thing off, depending on what you got. Edwin and Al, you take 67. Strazanka takes 33. Al, you are weak, so you'll take directly on 100. And you have 101 health. You have 1 health, Jesus.
But too fast healing.
Ow.
Don't forget about that. And did you include your 10 temp?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Did
So
Edwin
you
get his own
11 health.
temp?
It doesn't apply to me because I wasn't in the area at the time. The only thing I could think of... Have I taken damage
Didn't
for the
you
prayer?
had some temp?
I had some
Because we
from
have
the prayer.
prayer,
I
yeah.
haven't taken damage from the prayer. Can you remind me the prayer amount?
It was 14.
14. Okay. Then I am not quite dead. But that is gone now. And yeah, I'm gonna... This probably will only hit you guys up front, although...
Yes, because you're far too away.
Could I... Oh no, so it's not like a chain, so it's not like hits me, then hits Drazenka, then da-da-da-da-da. It has to be like this,
Everyone has
this.
to be within 30 feet of each other.
Chain lightning the heal.
Yeah, so it would have to be like these guys, even though I'd be in that.
Correct.
So it wouldn't hit,
You'd
okay.
only hit those three, because you'd need to be within 30 feet of Al as well.
Right, I see. Okay, that answers a question for something I may pick up at another level. All of you will get that plus another... Actually, yeah, plus another
Mine
8 temp.
30-foot range of Drazenka then.
Are you sure? Let's just then
Maybe.
put up.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's good. That's good for me as well. From what I'm gonna do.
So everyone will get 26 back, and then another 8 temp
26.
for you guys.
8
Why is it
temp
26?
25, sorry.
Okay.
25 plus 8 temp. I'm not going to do the fast healing because it's on... But you've got a better version for now.
Zenka.
Alright. It's mostly concerns Edwin and Al, but I gotta do it anyway. Swift channel. It's a move. Give some health back to those two.
Thank you.
Ugh.
Every little helps.
It's not on you, Edwin.
It's on both of you.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
It's 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
I just said it mostly concerns Ao and Edwin because myself and Zyron are now back to health. That's good.
Fair enough.
3 more channels left. Okay. I can either give elemental resistance to Earth, or I can give Zyron Fly.
Ooh.
And I'm thinking resistance because that shit
I
hurts.
Think of
Yeah.
resistance first, just because of the amount of damage.
The only
they are
risk is
doing.
if we can just change to a different element, we're in the same situation.
Well,
Yep.
But
We've got-
honestly, Earth
Yeah.
is bad because Ao's hurting a lot because of it.
yeah,
Do
I think
you-
Earth is.
Do you have reach magic? Because
Yes, I have reach as a fate talent.
Yeah,
I
so
have
you
reach
can cast
magic
it.
as a fate talent.
Mhm.
And we
That's
are
a good one.
you are all within close range of me, so I did this calculation last week. I have too
Yep,
much
that
time to
works.
think about stupid things like tabletop games. Let's go with
What?
that. Elemental resistance, communal versus Earth to everybody.
Thank you.
Leave Z out of it.
No.
What?
Everybody gets it.
I don't want to be
Um,
hurt. I deserve
if you-
pain.
If you give it to 3 people, it's more resistance than if you give it to 4 people, right?
It's the same resistance, it's just less amount of time. It's
Oh
smaller
yeah,
for
okay, never
duration.
mind.
I'm
Never
just
mind. then.
picking
Brain went the other way on things. Sorry.
It's alright.
where
Do
was
you
the
want to
cutoff
use
for the
the face
yeah,
to get
I'm
up to
using
11?
fate up the caster level, so it's 30 resistance
Nice.
to everybody.
Well, that'll make a big difference. They keep doing big booms.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm. When we're out of combat, we've got some
That's
more unmagical healing we can do, assuming we survive this. But yeah,
that takes off fate, that takes off reach. Where's my fate? There you are. Got 3 points of fate left, that's great. Swift action.
yeah, might
I'm gonna give it to saves to Owl. I think. And that is me done.
Alrighty, good stuff.
Ow.
She is going to.
LB.
What?
Limit break.
Yeah, that is what I was thinking.
Oh, it's just an option.
It's a good option because it doubles everything. So, swift
Mhm.
action, she's going to double all of her bonuses from dragon form. Calc, make sure it's all in there. And then she is going to full attack. Sneaky boy.
Do it.
Fuck them up.
Everything but the bite, I'm happy with. I like that.
Alrighty. The bite is obviously going to miss as the Naga will sometime weave around. And then I'm going to get 4 lots of mischance as the rest will miss.
No.
What? Come on. What is my luck?
We need to get some stuff for this.
How long do the limit breaks last at this level? Is it 3? 3 rounds?
2, I think, until next level, but I'll double check that.
I think 3.
It might be 3.
If my sheet is correct.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
it.
we're not level 12 yet, so.
Cool. Alright, well, that's ow.
It's straight
She's
marker
gonna
on the
just fight the
left.
desert this way, though.
Alright.
Nice.
Probably not good, because I'm gonna get flanked, but we'll see.
Is going to cast a spell.
Can we... I probably can't see it from where I am, can I?
I'll say no.
Rude.
I'm going to ask Zairin to give me a will save, please.
That is not okay with me.
Alright, so you accept it. Good to me.
No, that is. Okay, I think I have 2 more uses of my Charmed Life, which I will go ahead and use one of now. Still not great.
Alrighty. It casts a spell on Zairin. He is going to ignore it.
Oh, excellent.
Excellent. Good stuff.
Can you guys figure out what that spell was, please?
I'm
try.
assuming it's disabled, because that's what they've done before, but I can't see it.
Yeah. That's probably right.
It is then going to come off of the wall and down to here. Zairin.
Oh boy. I don't have a weapon currently.
Not got any spares?
No.
You should have a knife.
I do have a dagger, but that I don't have an attack set up for that because, yeah.
Fair enough.
Try to tumble away and pick up your weapon. It's not that far if it's like
Yeah,
here. Or...
it's like it's in one of these squares directly below the Naga, but I don't know which one exactly.
It is in this square.
I'm gonna try to acrobatically go get my weapon. Okay.
It's 27.
I rolled a 2.
It's going to attack you as you try to do that.
Okay. Oh, I could have just walked away. I didn't even think about that. I think I have +4 versus attacks of opportunity, don't I?
While
Since you
moving.
don't have your sword in hand, you lose any of your class features.
Oh, you are correct. Which means I need to get rid of... Where is it? It's this one. Okay, so my current AC is still 42 somehow. Okay.
Fair enough. It'll miss.
Oh, sorry. No, it's 34. I apparently double clicked it and it came back on. So 34.
It will still miss.
Okay. All right. So then I end up over here and use my action to pick up my weapon, I guess.
Yep.
Can I use the rest of my movement to get back over to this other
No.
Naga? Okay. Let me... I'm done, but I'm looking up how long that slow lasts.
Alright. Said creature that is slow is going to cast a spell on you and ask for a will save, please.
Okay, I will use my last... You know what I'm trying to say. The Charmed
Mhm.
Life. That's the one. Saves. You said will?
Will save.
5. Submit.
Nice.
I can't see it right now, so
Yeah, it's 19.
nice.
You will save. Pretty sure he can still 5-foot step. I'll double check slow.
It depends on their speed.
It's going to 5-foot climb down.
So equal to my level, so 9 more rounds of slow.
Edwin.
Okay, that sucked. I am going to... It's that guy next, which is the problem. I want to heal Al, but I also wanted to try and dispel that Naga to see if I could get rid of the displacement on it.
Well, you don't have a swift action currently.
I know, so I can't use Blessing. Al has resistance, but on average has taken quite a lot of damage per round. It might be a bit risky, but I'm going to try it. So I apologise, Al, if this doesn't work out. I'm going to try and dispel that one.
Alright.
You just want a cast level check. I will drop a faith into it. I am down to like 4 at this point.
Mm-hmm.
That is with the +1, to be very clear.
That will fail to dispel.
Excellent. I'm going to move back to here, and let's be done.
Said Naga atop the cliffside. Is annoyed at all your movements.
Good movement there, Al.
Leave me out of it, man. I'll take it
I
back.
see how it
Give
is.
it back. No.
I
Give
see
it
how
back.
it
I want it.
As,
I want it. I
as
want
you
it.
requested, Al.
No. I'm a dragon. You can't understand me. Roar.
Mm-hmm. It's going to cast defensively.
I should have run around the corner. That's on me.
It will succeed. As it casts a spell over to there.
Okay, so resistance. Bit of that.
Drusenka and Edwin, give me a reflex save, please.
Yes.
Everyone had
Edwin.
evasion.
Like to see it.
So 17. My saves are not very good now.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm trying to hit it, but it's got mischance.
It's fine. I didn't dispel it.
This is where I wish I had Spell Sunder, because I'd try and fucking dispel its bloody mischance.
Soon. We're getting to that point where I'm going to have to just start playing basically heal the spell bot.
I'm going to be thankful for the resistance. Because without it, Edwin probably would have died. Well, unconscious. Edwin, 32 Earth, Drusenka, 65.
Oh.
Okay. So that is 2.
2?
30 Earth
Yeah,
resistance.
Drusenka put up 30 resistance.
Damn. I thought it was 20. I'll take it back.
No.
I'll take
That's
that.
the other
one
one's
bit.
money.
A bit.
Drusenka.
Remember your fast heals, by the way, in your turns, just as a reminder. You are down to the 3rd round of that.
Yeah, it was full next round, so that's
Waiting for
fine.
my turn.
Don't like that Siren's right beneath the wound guy.
But they are in prime position to stab them in the butt.
I mean, it also means that I can't really AoE them without hitting Siren.
The ceiling is 20 feet up, so most likely no. I mean, you could throw it at the back, and you could get Zirin out of it. It'd just be the bottom 2 Spirit Nagala.
I was thinking of Ice Storm, which is a 20-foot column.
Oh, column, then I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think AoEs are going to be the choice here with the mischance.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a Blizzara would work, but a column is like bottom to floor, bottom to ceiling.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I could just do, if I can, like, angle it without hitting Siren, then Blizzara. I also have Blizzara.
Yeah, you can angle Blizzara where it won't hit Ziren.
Can we just see, like, can we just have a check with a 20-foot radius? So, if that's, could you? Nah, even if you moved, yeah, it'd be a bit of a pain to get it. Never mind.
I can't get all of them with it, but I could get these two.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's basically a choice of
Especially
those
if
two.
this guy is like tall enough to still be within it.
I would
It's a
5 foot though,
like-
because we know they have reach.
I got this. I have a plan.
Okay, I trust you.
There's a cunning plan.
It's not a great plan, but it's a plan.
It's a plan.
I am going to do that casting defensively. It's a 3rd level,
21.
so that's 21, yeah. I do have to roll it.
Hey!
Wonderful.
I got it.
Nice.
Just rolling it as is. Why not?
They will both save.
Okay. Still something. Then I'm gonna 5-foot step and take a swing at this guy. With Divine Combat.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm allowed to take a 5-foot step in between stuff.
Nice.
Well, depends. It's not the worst.
The mischance is working just like it does for Jack the Bee, as you will miss.
Ain't that how it goes? Okay. Swift action.
Wait, no, my mischances cannot be bad for me.
Yeah, it's the other way around.
Exactly.
They have been targeted. I'm drawing Blessing to Siren to saves.
Excellent.
They've been casting a lot of spells on you lately.
That it?
Yep, that's me done.
Ow.
Maybe this time I won't miss everything.
Incoming
so-
Al getting blind
That's a
fight
good
next level.
chance. I've had
Oh.
5 mischances in a row, so the odds are still 50-50. They're not going to change.
Probability
Ah.
works.
Brought a fucking 1.
Still,
Bonus damage.
Just before you tell me any of those, if any of those hit, just give me a second.
are you auspicious marking something?
Possibly. I just need to remember if I can still do it after I know the result of the roll. It's
Did
bonus,
you
definitely
treat
do
that out?
No, I didn't.
Oh, no, you traded out the grab. Auspicious mark is a bonus, whatever, isn't it?
Yeah. He can call auspicious mark after seeing the result of the d20 roll. So I can't do it in the result of your roll, is it? It's the result of mine.
The result means you can see what it is. Outcome is if it works or not.
Yeah, so you need to do it now before
You
you
can
know
do
if
it
it's
now.
hit or not.
Yeah. I don't know if a 26 or a 25 hits. That's my worry.
You know, 22 doesn't.
I know a
Yeah.
22 doesn't, so...
You're talking about
I think-
pretty high.
If
I'll
anything,
tell you what, I'm gonna auspicious mark the bite attack because
yeah, get more
that's
chances.
the one that does. Yeah, exactly. So it's just adding a d6. So d6.
Also, if you hit them, they might be
24.
static.
Fantastic. Just what I wanted.
Okay, we keeping all of that?
Yes. Just actually, right, rounds are wrong. There we go. +2 fast healing. Okay. Hit me.
Alrighty. The bite is going to miss.
Screw you.
The first claw will hit.
Thank goodness.
So we'll
Damage.
check. Just to remind you, you are doing less damage than normal. The first wing is going to miss. The second wing will hit.
Okay, so we know it's
It's 25.
between 20. Yeah,
There's
it's.
no between. It's 25 because I got 24.
Well,
on
we
my
don't
belt.
know how the first bite missed. It could be mischance or AC.
True,
we don't
true,
know.
It's at least 25.
Gee.
The fella on the left sees what Jazenka's doing, doesn't like it, and they are going to attack Jazenka. So they don't
Oh,
have.
got him.
Alright. For some reason, one of their attacks is broken.
Good.
Yep, good. I like
They can
that.
attack me.
Just means I've got to quickly input the numbers. The Roll20 sheets are being weird today. It's not auto-updating stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, it's being slow.
Like, I added a new attack. It has 0 to its attack bonus, but it's added in the strength for the damage. Okay, there we go. Is that correct? Yes. I have to go past all of these red texts. Both attacks are going to miss you.
Nice.
It is then going to 5 foot crawl, slide. What is the sliver?
Slither.
It's 5 foot slivers here. Zairin.
Well, that makes things a little simpler for me. I'm going to 5-foot step over. Taking my iron torch with me, thank you. So I can apply slow to every single attack. As part of one of my abilities, the keen eye ability. So I'm gonna just roll that, and then I'm going to use a temporal point and go all out on this guy. Attacks. Before I do that, let me turn offhand balance back on. Not flanking. Okay. And roll those attacks.
Very good.
Excellent.
Your first attack is going to pierce into this thing. No sneak attack.
Nope.
And so jump check. Alright. And then the second and temporal will miss.
Rude.
He's a fort save.
Yeah, just one.
He
But
is also slowed.
yes, 10 rounds of slow, bitch.
Very nice.
It's half your level unless you got something to make it longer.
Say again.
It's half your level unless you have something that makes it longer.
I could have swore it said my level.
For a number of rounds equal to half defense's level. It's in the text.
Ah. Okay, yeah, I read it as my level. So yeah, you're right. It's half.
Of course you would.
Not intentionally, but
The one atop the cliff is going to It's going to 5-foot climb down here, still at 10 feet. Can Zayu be flanked?
No, not unless they're rogues of 4 level higher than me.
Alrighty. He will attempt to bite you. And he will miss. Edwin.
Oops, sorry. They're going to use their second use of their 4th level domain for Cure 4 on themselves, which is nice because they don't have to use the MP. They are then going to promptly run around the corner, and that's me done.
Margaret atop the cliff continues to hate the positioning going on.
You can't expect us to not split up after these.
The 5-foot steps back.
I've got to say, the stone skin that I put on has been absolutely fucking useless for this entire thing.
Yeah, I mean, I just haven't been hit, so.
Same, I got very lucky when it did the engine.
He is just going to complain that that Naga's in the wrong place and he's going to cast it there.
Wow, what a
Defensively.
friend.
I hope he hits his friend.
Alright, Jazenka and Al, reflex save please, as well as for that Naga that's in the area.
Naga on Naga violence.
The Naga will save.
So, I know, now that it's after the fact, I'm going to say go ahead and move that 5 feet down towards me,
No.
because that would have hit me.
I
And
won't, no. I don't think nothing's happening.
Now that the rolls have been made. What's the intelligence on these Naga?
Well, one of them's got a minus to
These
concentration.
Naga, they may all have 3 heads, but there's only 1 head controlling them.
There's 3 heads.
So it's like seeing you dodge every single time it's done this, so it's like whatever.
You know what? You're last.
You
I'm
know,
pretty sure you would have dodged it anyway, Zyron.
Fair enough.
I feel bad for Al. Like, she's taken a beating, but still in the mix.
Alrighty. That Naga and Rosenka are taking 30 off. Al, you would take 60, which becomes 90, but you have 30 resistance, so you just take 60.
Very nice.
well, not really, but at least it's not as bad as it could be.
Exactly, yeah. It's the better of 2 outcomes.
Problem is you're about to run out of your limit, right?
Yeah, which will probably put you under. But as long as you're remembering your fast healing, right? You're definitely doing that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Everything
Yeah,
around.
so am I.
Good.
It's
Do it,
not,
Zarenka.
also has fast healing.
I did it.
Okay.
Yep. Move action, another quick channel, ignoring these 2 jackasses.
Scaly bitches.
How dare you?
Scaly assholes. That's
Nice.
much better than
That's
last one.
a lot.
That's a good roll.
Mm-hmm. That was a good prayer.
Good fate. It's the fact that I can't see the guy from where I am because of the cliff doesn't mean Drasenka also can't see it.
He is large, so you would be able to see him, yes.
Okay. Okay. So I'm considering I should probably do something about that guy, but
Nah, he's fine.
even if it just reduces visibility, but it doesn't make it blind. So if he's throwing AoEs, that's not helpful.
There is. Hold on. Oh, it's the 12th level, never mind. I was thinking about Storm of Glass, which would help there, but you're talking about Ice Storm, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at Ice Storm.
Yeah.
Doesn't exactly help with the the AoEs.
What are our current water, not ice? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna throw another Blizzara in the area. I can use now that Zyran's not directly on one of them, I can use selective to ignore us from the area. And defensively, that's 21. Make it. Skadoosh.
The one closest to you is going to save. Doesn't matter though, he's just going down.
Nice.
Screw you.
The fellow to the south is going to fail, but he is still up.
Good. I'll throw Swift Action Blessing to Owl to saves.
I will go ahead and untick that then.
Ow. Is your limit break over? You go unconscious?
Did you heal?
I didn't heal, no.
You got 24.
Yes, +2.
Oh, I guess he's not going unconscious then.
And you have
Do
plus
our
2 your
job.
saves.
Screw you!
Yes.
Come on, I just take it off.
Can't
Down
you
to
just-
one channel.
What?
I said I can't hear you. Now I can.
Open your damn ears. You've only got one.
Hey, I'm still
Uh,
recovering from heals.
Guess I'll just move over toward this one. Or actually,
You know that because you're technically up there. The guy you're attacking is still there.
oh, I know he's still there, but I'm hardly hitting the fucking guy. And if I stay here again, I feel like I'm gonna just die.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
We got Phoenix Downs, right?
Roll those dice. Get some gambling in here.
We got some Phoenix Downs? Anyone?
Talk to the healers.
We have Phoenixes, we have the spells. If you want to die, that is entirely up to you.
I want to, but I've got a 5 foot up. Put me the other side of the wall so I
He's
can see.
there.
Oh, he is there.
Yeah, he's adjacent to you.
I just can't see it anymore. Leave me alone. Fine. I'm going to climb on the wall here. I'm trying to get out of whatever bloody bullshit he keeps doing to me, so now I'm going to full attack him.
Look him up.
Do it. Oh, shit.
Please hit! Oh.
A.
Oh.
No, it's got to get past this mischance yet. And hold on, I just hit 3 20s. Don't think any of those hit.
Yep, a 3, a 3,
I got a
a 4.
suspicious mark. The bite.
It's pretty best bet.
That crit confirmed.
Oh, come on!
Good.
Jesus.
I really hope your crit hits.
Why?
The crits will indeed hit.
Hey,
Nice, let's
Fuck
go.
all that.
33 damage.
Yeah, we know they've
It
got
is
some
I feel like-
CR.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like if he got the mischance there, I feel like he should give it to me anyway, because I missed every other fucking attack.
A pity hit.
You were 2 off of a nice. Alrighty, just the 1 claw will hit.
Please just die.
His cuts very deep.
Yeah. It hurts.
Alright, I have an interesting idea. I don't really think it's going to work, but I'm going to try it anyways. So,
Does Siren understand Undercommon?
yes, I believe
Alright,
so. Double checking.
are you being offensive to the guy on the cliff?
In terms of like going to attack them,
When his mom looks like a good handbag.
I currently have no way of doing so. If I could get up there, I would be, but at the moment, no.
What's that
yeah,
coming over the
Undercommon is
hiss?
one of my
Is it a
languages.
monster? No, it's a naga.
I hate him. I
What?
hate him with an absolute passion.
Since when did I have voice to or text to voice for the donations?
Apparently now. And I hate him.
Yeah, apparently now.
Because I
unless you
heard it
just
and
said
I
that.
read it at the same time, so it just makes it worse.
Wait,
Oh,
what
God.
happened? I missed.
As you are near the Spirit Naga, they are going to be looking very down and dreary as they will shout out at the top of their, you could say, lungs, calling for help as one of their fellows comes rushing over the hill.
Fish, you bastard.
Well.
This is the one time it actually could kill us all.
Yeah, we're just about to turn around. Fuck's sake.
Okay, so when is their
No,
initiative?
it's the
'Cause
same one of those ones as well. Fuck.
Oh, he rolled really well on his initiative.
Uh,
Does that mean he goes next turn, though?
I think so.
Thank God. Okay.
Oh, fish. So is it still my turn?
It's still your turn, yes.
Okay. So again, I have a stupid idea. I hope it works, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to take a 5-foot step to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to use lunge to reach the Naga
You
above
at
me.
least be like here.
I could do that, yeah. 5-foot step to there instead. Not a problem.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's also for your benefit.
Okay. I'm going to try to take on lunge. Will I be able to hit them? I'm going to roll it and let Napaz decide. That was only a 5-foot step, so I'm going to use a temporal point and go full attack. Full attack. Yes. Okay.
The first one is going to hit, and that foe's going to fall on top of you.
Oh, thank goodness.
Roll me reflex.
Reflex, that's fine. I can't even click on my character. Oh, no, that's the Iron Torch.
Does the Iron Torch make it?
I'll roll it for the Iron Torch. We'll see, because I can't click on myself currently. So reflex. Let's see what the roll is.
Let's roll it from your sheet.
Oh yeah, I could have done that. Yeah, I probably would have made that. Let's see. From my sheet, it is defenses plus 18 to that.
Oh yeah, of course. You can move yourself into any of these 3 squares.
So I only got 1 attack off before it died. Can I just use the rest of my turn as a move action to get down to this other one down here?
No, because you have to spend the temporal point to do it in the full attack.
Okay.
And you
Okay.
also get a 5-foot step.
I can't move myself currently because I'm below the layer of the... Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. I'll just be there. And you said I could move to any of the squares around it. I'm going to choose this one. And I don't
Alright.
lose that temporal point because I killed an enemy, so... That's it for me.
Edwin.
Okay. I'm gonna pop back around. I've got the movement speed for it. To maybe there. Okay. I see how this is. I don't have a lot of MP. I have 3, so I'm down to the domains. Ow, it's looking pretty fucked up, so I am going to use my 3rd level domain to cast Cura on them. For 63. And that's it. That's all I can do. Do you have any breath weapons left at all?
No, I've used both of them.
Damn.
This spell's going to make a last-ditch effort to cast defensively. He'll succeed and ask Al to give me a will save, please.
You got it.
Fuck off. I'm re-rolling that with a hero point. I can't even be asked. Better.
Nice.
Alright, you'll stave off the effect, and that Naga's going to go down, so you have 0 HP.
Nice.
off.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
You did it!
I hate it when you make me waste hero points like that. We're not finished yet. There's a fucking pungent smell coming from the south.
We're not.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pungent smell.
A fishy smell.
That alone, I think we can handle. We're much better off than we were when we started.
yes, we are.
Hey, I'm coming up
We
to
are
that and I'm
much better
chopping
off.
its face off.
Gonna have to see where I can put it. Actually, and it's gonna be coming up, maybe. Gonna use a 3rd level domain and cast Ice Spears. I think.
Remember, they have mischance.
I was just looking. Does it actually affect mischance?
If there's an attack roll, yes.
Yes, I don't think it does. It's just creature that occupies a square from which the spear extends takes damage. and it can trip foes, which is a CMB.
Yeah, it's like a reflex save, so shouldn't affect it, I don't think.
Yeah, it's a reflex save to half it and prevent a trip attempt.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a reflex attack, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think I get 2 spears this level. Yeah. 1 spear per 4 levels, so I'm at 2. So I'm gonna put them both in like these squares.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have the damage on it because I'm smart. It is 2d6 piercing and 2d6 ISO, 4d6 because there's 2 spears.
Who wrote that on the map? Just look up and see that. That was probably Jaster, wasn't it?
Ugh.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Should I be close enough? I should be. I'm gonna have to move before I do that, so I'm gonna move here.
Good stuff.
It's going to fail against the first spear, saving us the second. Is that it? The spears won't be able to trip them because they have tails. Well, they
Yeah,
are
that's fair
a
enough.
body.
That's fine. I'm going to give the blessing to Siren to saves.
Nice.
Okay.
Ow.
Fly.
Yep.
I like a bird. He wants to fly away.
Fly speed. I've got fly speed of 60. That's fine then. I can continue and we'll fly diagonally down for the last little bit. So I'll be on level with it.
It will attack opportunity as you get close.
Yep.
And fumble.
Then I will bite it. Straight in the face hole.
You go straight for the face hole and miss it because that wasn't where the face hole was.
God damn it.
Got too many fish oils on it.
It's then going to go to Fish, who's going to cast offensively. And he loses his spell. Zyron.
Has difficult terrain in the way, unfortunately, so I can't do a charge. 20. Hey, I've got enough movement to get there. Because I have 40 feet of movement. So I'm just going to run on up with my regular movement, and I'm just going to do a single attack.
It will attack to you.
That's fine. Wait, why is my AC is broken? What happened? That's on.
It's going to miss regardless.
Lunge was still on, so. No, why is my AC broken? Oh, that's why. I had the wrong buff on. Oops.
You cheated again.
Nope, I had less than I needed, but okay.
Good.
Regular attack now. Okay. single attack. Oh, I'm Viking though, so let's turn that buff on. Why am I on the wrong page? Single attack.
So you will stab into Fish.
I'm just gonna whisper, "Your friends are dead and you're ineffective," as I stab him.
Edwin.
I'm glad I didn't hear that because I'm nowhere near it. All right. I'm gonna scoot to just behind that tree. Everyone seems kind of okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there for now. I think. I'll drop the blessing on Drazenka for attack because they happen to be the closest.
Is that it? Edwin.
Yeah, sorry, I thought I said that was it. I'm done.
Drazenka.
Should have rolled an intimidate with that.
Anything fun?
Wouldn't have been able to unless you have intimidating presence, whatever the feat is for power attacking thing.
Okay.
Ooh, that's actually not bad. Gonna do another domain. This time it's gonna be Frostfall. It's nicely squared only on the Fish Naga.
Frozen fish sticks?
Frozen fish sticks. So that's a fortitude save.
He's gonna fail his save.
He's staggered.
Is that it?
Give it to
Blessing to all to attacks.
Thank you.
Al, you have been blessed.
It's time to serve up some sushi.
It's a
Slice
snake.
and dice him.
But I guess he's called Fish. He's a
Wait.
fish snake.
I just remembered we're flanking as well, so outflank.
Just
Plus
hunting
6
back.
bonus. Chomp, chomp.
That's a lot of
Ice
attacks.
storm approaching here. Stop casting Ice Storm. You're making it come to me.
I mean, it is fall.
It's gonna fall on me soon.
Not long before we get to winter. Hopefully.
You
Finally.
are having the most terrible luck with this mischance.
Fuck you.
No.
The
you.
bite will hit. Fish is going to attempt to cast offensively again.
Please.
He crit his concentration. He's going to ask Al and Zairan to give me a will save, please.
Just fuck off.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Honestly understandable.
Alright, we keeping those, are we?
Unfortunately, it's all I can do. I can't do any more anythings.
Alrighty. Al, you have yet to pick up immunity to sleep, haven't you? I'm going to take the silence as anger, as Jester falls asleep.
It's next level as well, which sucks.
Just fuck off.
Uh,
Understandable.
Then go to Zaira.
Alright, I need to take... Lunge is not on, that's good. Flanking is now no longer a thing, so that's unfortunate. Buffs are good. Okay. Go to attacks. I'm going to use a temporal point just to hopefully finish this thing off. And full round attack.
Just to let you know, the stagger is only for 1 round, so if you don't wake up Al, she's going to get coup de grace.
Does Edwin
I
have
swear to
rescue?
God, if somebody has me repeat my Dragoon,
I
I'm
can
going to
do
run
that.
out the room.
No. I can
Wake me
fix-
the fuck
I can
up.
fix this.
Kick me.
I
now.
can fix this.
It
I'll do it
cannot
on my turn.
coup de grace while it's threatened, can it? Because that's a full
It
round
can.
action.
It
It
takes
can.
out an
It
opportunity.
provokes.
It provokes but doesn't stop it.
Mm-hmm.
But Edwin can deal with that.
Edwin,
I'll
are
fix
you
it.
can have,
Don't worry about
you can have one of your
100% certain you
attacks
can do
hit
wake me up? You
Jester.
can't miss me.
No, just do the
Edwin,
normal
kick
thing.
me.
I'll fix
Zaire
it.
and kick me. Now.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
I'm gonna hit Al with that second attack.
Oh yeah, crit
Well,
out.
everyone's
That's good for me.
ignoring like our healer being like,
Yeah, I can legitimately fix this, but if you want to do that, fine.
I asked
I
you, can
didn't
you
think-
do it 100%? And you said no.
Yeah. No, I said yes. Everyone was just yelling, so it probably sounded different.
kept telling that he can do it.
That's fine.
You're just ignoring him completely.
Fish brings out the worst in us, okay?
I agree with that. I agree with that entirely.
Why he left.
But we also love him.
We do love him. It's a love. It's a
For yourselves.
love-hate relationship.
I don't. Bitch.
Alright. That's me. I'm done. I hope
Alright,
it
so all
dies.
3 are going on the Naga, and Edwin's going to try and sort out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Got a 100 on that first attack, so that will hit. Sadly, no flanking because your partner's asleep.
Correct.
The crit is going to miss.
Oh man, of course.
The temporal will hit. As that last attack will bring Fish down.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey.
Didn't even need an argument in the first place.
You're
Exactly.
welcome.
I think we gently shake Al awake. We don't kick. her.
Yes.
I need
Correct.
to stab her.
How long do these temp HPs last? For both of them are from Edwin.
The temp. Let me double check. Al, you will be awake. I'll just go over and. It's rounds, I believe. Let me just double check the wording for vigor.
As
It is
Edwin
rounds for
says,
Christmas.
It is just one of those days. We don't want to wake up.
Yeah. Jesus.
Gonna go ahead and get rid of those now.
I'm going to drop my 2 first level domain cures. I do have it as a spell, but they're free, so I'm going to use them on Al, because I'm probably not going to use them any other time. So that is
Yeah.
30. Back to you.
Also get rid of your fatigue.
Is anyone else hurt? Because I was going to just do a channel to top us off.
Nope.
How are you feeling now? Do you want some more healing?
Sleep.
I want sleep. That's what I want.
But you just
I know
had
I
some
just-
sleep.
I know I just
But-
got put to sleep, but I want proper sleep. I want to be double my
You
size.
already had your nap.
Don't
You're just like
speak
a
to me.
cat. You get
God
tired
is not
after
allowed to
your naps
talk
when you
right now.
sleep.
Go away.
Blame Fish. He's the one who did it.
I do. All my blame's on him. want him dead.
I'm just checking if this is correct. Jesus. Is that the right amount of experience? Yeah.
The macro is going a bit weird, but okay.
But it's because we haven't actually gone up to.
Because we haven't leveled up yet.
Like, I'm in the wrong.
It's fine. Just if you had leveled up previously, Jassy wouldn't have gone to sleep.
Well, we didn't really have a choice. We're in the middle of this cave.
I do not get immunity to sleep. That's level 19.
I could have sworn you do.
No.
Oh, you get a swift
I
action
have an
for
ability. Yeah, no, I have an ability for it.
Yeah, but you got to know to turn it on.
That's why when we try to identify these things, I need to know if they have a fucking sleep spell. Because if so, then I'll activate it. So otherwise, I can only do it once a day.
No, it's a fair point. We should probably put that into the requests. Yeah, let's... Just as a clarification point, sorry. Is this swirling vortices of bullshit over here, is that the rest of the cave?
That is... Yes, the cave continues on there, because you do know that you are hearing pained yells in the distance. The swirliness is just a part of the map. It doesn't mean anything besides it being light.
Okay, so we can't really rest while that's...
We have to
You can rest.
find that out.
We don't really have... I don't think that at least... But the majority...
I would
I think
happily
all of
allow
us...
sleep while ignoring those cries, but don't know about the rest of you.
I don't think Edwin would. I don't know. Would Al do that? Would she? Would it? Because you can go and fight something. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I do. It's chaotic drunk.
I don't.
Did we actually identify this guy?
Greater Naga. We have fought them before, but they're not in the best area for some reason.
It's not called a Greater Naga. I was just saying that, so I didn't say its name.
Ah, okay. Maybe it's something different because I was looking for Greater Naga.
I did do a control F on your bestiary. It's not in there. I don't know if that's the case. If you just failed to identify.
We might just fail to identify it. All right. Well, if that's the case, and we know there's something going on, there's someone doing pained cries. Sorry. I'll drop a channel. I've got 6 of them. Is it worth us doing a prayer, or do you think that's going to be too long just to get some temp HP in the bank? Because, Dravenka, I know you're low on channels, but I have quite a few because I've been using mostly spells.
I mean, we're all out of my earlier prayer, so it lasts for an hour. Could be worth it. It's up to you. I only have 1 channel left.
Yeah, I'm thinking what might help, because I'm not going to be great at healing you guys for if we get into another fight. I'm down to domain spells on 3 MP, and of those domain spells, I only have... hold on, let me just work this out. I have 3. I have 3 spells I can use that don't take MP left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you all to come round and do a prayer. Napaz, just a technical question for you. The Channel Surge ability, which is you can use 2 uses of the ability to do 50% of the healing. Would that apply to prayer? Because I'm still rolling it. It's just 2 uses.
It's not healing though, is it? It's temp HP.
Yeah.
It doesn't say healing, it just says... Oh, no, sorry, it does say healing and damage. So...
Healing or damage.
Yeah,
in that case, I probably wouldn't.
HP.
Alright.
Also, I just double-checked my maps. You actually never went to the map that had those enemies on it, I don't think, so you could identify them if you wished.
So you didn't look... I see how it is. I see. What would it be?
It's not just dungeoneering.
Nope.
1
never
of
mind.
8. Wow.
You may as well just study yourself.
I have a +1. I know my chances on this.
So, yeah, you don't know what it is. It continues to stay out of your book.
Alright. Not great, but
just so it's actually in there and we don't have this issue again. You know it is a Guardian Naga, and you don't know anything.
Okay, fine. 16 temp for everyone. I'm down to 3 channels. I think we're all just looking at each other in this kind of exhausted point with all of these traps and assaults from different things. Someone's very heavily injured over there, and while I realise we are battered and bruised, I can't stay here and simply let them suffer. I understand if you don't want to come with, but I need to go over there.
You are right. Knowing that someone's in need, we can't just let them be.
What of you two? We are a group, and I
I'm
don't
going.
want to. Okay, and Al, your opinion is still valid. What do you want to do? That was a hard fight for everyone.
If only there was divine healing.
That's what we're doing.
I meant more from viewers doing it. Al, you got a response?
Why are we heading north?
Yes, if you're willing to come.
I've still got most of my resources. Just don't know about you guys. I took many
running-
hits in that fight, so
Indeed. And truly, it does pain us to see you injured, which is why it's used so much of our resources. But we have enough, I think. Or at least I'm speaking for myself here. Jazenka?
I still have some left in me.
so
Let's get this done.
with that in mind, what would be the easiest way of getting up? Is this the only way up, or is there a path that goes round?
I believe the waterfall, although I don't think we can walk up that with the enchantment on our boots. Let's see if we
Is
can...
Not a path this way.
It's a possibility.
Well, we don't really know where that leads. Could be different section of the caves. You
When
could
I
give
was
it a try.
fighting the Naga up here, I saw the path lead off around this way. So it's possible they link up.
Would there be a difference in the DCs at all, Maypass, to get up
Yes.
this cliff versus those? Okay. Let me give this one a try, and then if that fails, we go around to your side. Is that fair, Al?
Al almost went on her own.
Sure.
Does that cut the mustard? I'm assuming possibly
You
not.
will slide back down that cliff.
And that
Yes, it is
answers
a bit
that.
too steep for me. Now let's go.
As we just get to here, Al is going to start searching for traps again.
Good call. I will warn you both now. Me and Drozenko are very low. If we run into another fight again, please. I know you're doing your best, but I can't guarantee we're going to be able to keep you up.
Are these mushrooms edible?
I would advise against it.
There is a point where Edwin is about to rip up his medical license and he goes, no, it's not worth it.
Do we need climb checks to come up this way?
You're able to go up those rather large fungi easily. You will need a climb check for the last part.
Okay.
Cool. I remember we do have climb kits, so remember you get the +2. Because I didn't have in there.
Doesn't matter.
Siren falls back down onto the soft mushroom.
That's without the +2. So 12.
As everyone will leave
Yeah.
Siren behind.
I was
No.
about to say we're going to go back and help.
Go back
Yeah.
and, yeah.
Doesn't help.
Aid
Uh,
and blessing to skills.
With you
Just-
two grabbing his arms, you can bring him up.
Oh boy.
Is there
Okay.
anything on these bodies at all? While Al is keeping an eye out.
There is not, no. Those bodies are rather old, because as you might be able to see, mushrooms are growing out of them.
I actually do like how they're drawn. They're very cool. Anyway,
Al, are you gonna be able to transform anymore today?
Yes,
Okay.
I've got plenty left in me.
All right. I was just making sure I didn't.
Up! Grab his shoulder and pull him back. Get back here.
But he wants to set up for traps. He's giving you a rest.
I forgot about traps, to be honest. Being concerned
You
about
say that
my...
after I just did the first 2 trap finding searches?
I mean,
Yeah, I know.
Tyrant thing.
It is.
Oh
That
yeah,
is a
trapped when
tyrant
you got
thing.
smacked, like killed by one almost.
Zaire's too busy being concerned about his people.
That's
You
what
can
I
tell
want to
me
call it.
yourself.
Yeah.
He's too worried about other people to be worried about himself. That's
The
That's
problem is you're
multiple
causing us stress.
Edwin's job is to take care of Zaire, and Zaire's job is to take care of everybody else.
Wow, I have been gaslit.
And by that I mean like mentally and physically,
Still gaslit.
not
Alright.
medically.
Moving
Did you take
into
levels
the-
in Infernian, sorry, for this gaslighting?
I think I do know Infernal. And Ignin. Let's see. Infernal, yes. Ignin, yes. Yeah, so there you go.
Terrible. Anyway.
As you
And-
continue moving on in the cave on the northeastern hallway, the light is almost blinding against what you've seen previously, though not so much as many of you are carrying or are just glowing with light. As the light gets brighter, the sound also gets louder, as you can hear a cacophonous symphony of countless waterfalls crashing over and over again into different fonts. This gets even louder as you continue onwards, as the air is thick with moisture, and the sound of the pained cries gets louder and is not exactly drowned out by the rushing of water, until eventually you'll crest out of a exit and enter into a massive open chamber, the ceiling reaching at 200 feet tall, and as you heard previously, countless waterfalls on all edges. The area is made up of multiple different tiers of platforms going up and down, either connected via strange natural ladders of fungi and rocks, as well as different paths and islands amongst the water. However, amongst those platforms, you see several of a new type of Naga kind of swaying side to side, almost as if they are in trance or listening to music. The only music that you could hear yourself, however, is the rhythmic beating of a heart towards the center of the chamber. From here, it is hard to see, but you are able to notice the Naga that you were able to identify as Nyla sat atop a large structure. But obviously from here, the rest of it is blocked from your sight. As many of the Nagas see you on approach, they will shout out Uncommon, making a strange chain of alerts to one another as they start to spark with magic.
This was a bad idea.
Oh, we're not ready for this.
We've not got the resources to fight this.
Well, the choice is here. Seeing this, do we leave?
well, let's
Do you
see.
think a tactical retreat would be very good right now? Because, like, I've got over half of my resources, but you guys have got very little healing.
Yeah,
I will say this. I still have access to, just to put our options on the table. I have access to a Cure 4, a Cura, a Curaga, a Bless, so that's 10d6, plus the fast heal, and some other stuff. I also have all of my channels, and I haven't touched the glacial powers yet, so we do have things like Whiteout and all that kind of stuff. However, and 3 channels. However, yeah, this is bad. I think we take this as we can, but just be aware we might need to leave.
my question is, do we see whatever is making that screaming sound?
From where you are, no. I'm not put lighting on this map just because of all the different levels.
Wait, so they saw us, but we can't see what's causing the screaming? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Well, Nyla is atop a structure and is also huge. But aside from that, there are other Nagas that are on lower planes and do have straight shot sights to you.
Right, how do I donate to the stream to get more MP? Explain this to me.
Unfortunately, that is not.
You lot
theirs.
all agreed you weren't going to be donating to the game you played in.
I'm joking.
You could persuade Fish.
No, we know that's not going to
Hey,
happen.
he is going to hinder us. Don't even start that.
Good luck. It's been an honor.
I don't know.
I think we've got to give it a try.
What area do we
But
think?
if we
this
give it a try,
is
do we
coming
have
from?
the option of running away? Because we might not actually get
Yes.
that option.
I've got one thing in the back pocket for one person to get the fuck out.
Well,
Which
Al
I'm
will be
gonna
able to get
save.
out easily, because Al can just fly, as long as she's not put to sleep, we'll be able to just fly away.
I would suggest at the start of this fight using that ability. It's 10 rounds.
Oh yeah, no, I'm 100%.
Sorry, G, go on.
Do we recognize this type of Naga? Can we get knowledge on them?
Yes.
You certainly can. It's knowledge dungeoneering.
Hey.
Why?
Guess we're doing it.
We got to try. I say we got to try. Anyone would try. Just try. No, in all fairness, I'm kind of with you on the retreat, but
Don't have to. We could retreat. 8 hours rest, and out of character, level up, and then come back.
I mean,
Just-
we rest,
just
there might
putting
be
it
nothing
out.
to come back to.
Very true.
yeah, it's the time sensitive. But you're right.
Yeah.
If we
But
are,
it's also like, do we sacrifice ourselves for
Yeah.
whatever the fuck this is?
Ours not sacrificing itself, especially when we don't know who that person is that's screaming. Like,
Yeah, we
Got
have
nothing
no
to do
idea
with
what's
my
going
life.
on here.
nothing to do with my life, so. so
I don't
affect
see
me.
a humanoid anywhere.
ours fully alignment of not Miss Circus, not my monkeys. I'm leaving.
Yeah. yeah.
Which is valid.
No, it's a fair response. Edwin
Yeah.
would try at least to do something about this. Sorry, we're waffling. Go on.
You know that these are set-fine Nagas. They are born with twin arms and fins over their head that resemble vipers, and their tails end in skull-designed stingers. 3 green eyes stare from its face, which is split into a huge smile. You can learn 4 traits.
Just as a reminder point on Naga, ones with 2 arms are supposed to be the closest to their original form. Is that correct?
Not the original form is armless. The 2 arms is the closest to Zera, which is
That's
the
it. Sorry.
progenitor
Not
that had the first set of arms.
Young
Yes,
Fura.
it was 2.
Young
Yes.
Fura, sorry, yes.
Yeah.
Zera's the dragon.
Yeah, 'cause it's 2, 4, then whatever the fuck else. All right.
So,
Do we want to
before-
ask about sleep?
Yes.
Okay.
So really, it's going to be like weakness, immunities, resistances, and maybe spells.
Yeah, do we want to make spell?
Yeah. Honestly, is it worth just asking about sleep? Because favored spell is fair, but we have a lot
Just
of
depends
resistances
if we
up
can
at the
ask
minute.
that. Like, can we ask, do they have a sleep spell?
Sure.
Fine.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
the
happy
Vegas
to
is short,
swap
it
one
means
of
I
those
don't
out.
have it. I take it back. Let's take it away.
Should we go with weakness, resistance, immunities, sleep? So we just miss a special ability.
Yeah.
Entro, you good with that?
Yep, I'm just typing.
That's fine. Let's do this.
You typing out those questions for me?
Question,
It was.
no.
I was just going to say, I can do it now if you want.
Just so I know what I'm giving you from traits.
It's basically just the lever, but swap the special ability for. Does it have a sleep spell? But I can write out if you like.
Alright, I can do that. That's easy enough.
Rather than sleep spell, does it have an ability to just put me to sleep? Anything. Ability, spell, supernatural.
Yeah. If we are being specific about sleep, would that a catch-all for sleep and special ability, or would it be one of the two?
You could just say any ability to make you sleep.
Yeah, if we're asking for a specific status effect,
Does it have a capability to put you to sleep?
yeah, apart from really long lectures or long shifts,
Yeah.
for example.
Alrighty. They have no weakness. They are immune to earth, poison, disease, and death effects. They have resistance to ice, lightning, and fire to 10 points. And they have no way to inflict sleep.
You really gave them the ice and lightning resist, huh? That's it, Wiz. That's it. Okay, they have no sleep. That's something at least. Alright.
So before, because Al always transforms before, well, as soon as the threat arrives. So before she does transform, she is going to ask, are we actually going to fight this? Because my vote is we leave. I can't see the person in need of help straight away. I'm all for leaving.
I'm voting for staying only because well, it's twofold. And we probably don't have time to explain all of this right this second, so it might be something we do in RP later. But Edwin is going to go for... is going to vote yes. That's where we are.
We stick together and we'll leave as soon as it becomes too much.
Yeah, I will agree to that. If this becomes too hot, we're out. Intro?
I'm good with that. I don't really see where the distress is coming from. I don't think that we can take every single buddy here right now with what resources we have.
I will say this.
survive.
I don't think we need to kill everyone. I think we need to try, and I do mean try, to get to here, to whatever this is.
You technically can't see that.
Okay, right.
You know there's a structure there, and neither is atop it, but you don't know what it is.
Okay, we need to get closer to figuring out what the hell is going on, because the problem we have with this Naga war, and I know this is like in this second, so apologies, this is too much. We don't know shit. The only things we get told are from the different factions. We really need a source of information, which we don't have. This might be a source of information.
Just ask as well, is that lower or higher than our current position?
That is 20 feet below you.
Okay.
I will say this: the more we stick together in this fight, I think we that may change, but if we split off, we're going to die. There's no two ways around it. If we
Also,
are
it's
all
a
going
very
to die.
awkward ground for you lot to traverse. Like
We have water walk.
you have water walk.
There are gaps, and there is climbing.
There's a jump there. You've got to be able to climb here.
Yeah, I mean we've got water walk. We've got a ways of doing things if we need to.
You haven't got the
It's going to be
ability
hard.
cast
Don't get me
fly
wrong.
around.
Yeah, if we need to cast fly, we can cast fly.
You don't.
It's
Have
not
You
good-
have enough for a fly.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I'm
don't.
saying. You are very
I just
low on
barely
resources.
have.
All I'm saying is we can try and give it a try. I don't know how like the waterfalls will interact with water walk. I don't know if we can just walk up them with difficulty.
You cannot walk up waterfalls. No.
What about the calm bits, like this bit?
That's
That's
just
a gap.
Okay.
That's going underneath it.
That's why there's
Alright, well-
waterfalls.
Basically, whenever you see so this stuff here, that's obviously a larger staircase. You could make it up there relatively quickly. It would just be difficult terrain. You can also go to these, which actually look like columns, and those would work like ladders.
Okay. Again, we have a lot of... The reason why I have so much lower MP is because we have a lot of buffs going on. If we want to leave, fine. I would vote for attempting at least to do this. But that's my vote. So
I think it's only Zyran now that hasn't voted, but even if it's a no, it's just a stalemate. So
it's a dice roll.
I don't see why what is causing the distress sound. So I'm kind of against.
You can hear it's
fighting.
in here, you just can't see it.
Yeah. So I don't know where that's coming from, and there's a lot of enemies that I can see. So I'm not sure that we're
can you?
equipped currently to deal with this.
I think the only visible enemy we can see is one, right? And well, two because you count Nyla.
Yeah, Nyla's there. I mean, if it's 2v2, I'm happy to. I don't know what you guys want to do about this. We can't dice roll it.
There's a
and say-
lot of pools of light that have enemies in it. I can count like 10 or so enemies.
Yeah, no, I know that, but it's whether you can actually see them with the height differences.
No,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So like,
So to be
You
fair,
can see,
as our
you can see
characters,
at least 3 of them and Nyla.
okay, so as
Yeah.
our characters, we can see 3.
Okay,
That's
that's way more acceptable for Zaire and then. Yeah.
yeah, we're trying to do what we can, and we have said like a caveat out the gate is if this gets bad, we leave.
Yeah. I mean, this
Okay.
is gonna suck no
Well,
matter what.
if that's the
but-
case, that's 3 against 1.
Let's go.
So Owl's now going to transform, which means she can no longer communicate.
We'd love
Well,
you,
she can,
Chester.
she
Don't
can
run away
listen.
from
She
us.
can listen to you, but she just can't. She can roar back.
Can
at you.
give us nods and head shakes and angry growls.
Okay. I need
just
to get
goes
some
roar,
kind
I
of
told you so.
telepathy
Roar.
for you. That's fair. I'll take that.
Edwin?
Okay. I know that there's no actual enemies near us, but seeing as we are all somehow in an actual little formation right this second, I am going to use Whiteout, which will give us 20 temp on top of tempo. Temp on top of the prayer that has already gone off. So remember that it is both.
How much was the prayer?
The prayer, let me roll up.
I think it was 16.
16, so 36 total.
Okay, just so I know to put it in my temp HP.
At that point, they're going to swift action go for saves on Owl for Blessing of the Faithful. And that's too... I can't... Yeah, no, I don't want to block the junction, so I'm probably going to go to there. That's me done.
You say you gave it to me for saves.
Yes, to you for saves. Would you have preferred attacks or saves?
No.
Sorry,
I'm
just very quick.
I'm happy with saves.
Alright.
I can start giving us fly. Is that what we're going for, or are we hoping that the climbs work or enough?
I think... Well, it's your call. It's your character, your turn. We're trying to get up. Fly would always help. It's a case of, do you think it's worth the resource cost?
I can give each of us who already doesn't have it fly, but that's it. I'm done with MP then.
Well, is Fly single target? Because I thought it was.
It is.
So, if
It's
anything...
level 3, I have 9 MP.
Yeah. But you can't give all that to, like, everyone this turn.
No, it's one at a time.
If you could give it to yourself or Zyran, that might help.
Right. I'm starting with giving Zyran fly. Yes, it just in general helps Zyran a lot.
Just the maneuverability of it is good.
Yeah. Exactly. Swift, Zyran, blessing the saves.
Alright. You gonna move anywhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick close to A20.
This fella is going to from where you are. Yes, he is going to move. What he currently is on is a slope. You also just can't see it properly. It's going to move up to here.
Okay.
That fella is holding his position. Zaire.
Okay, is there anything that I can see currently? Directly to the west? Can I see that guy?
See him, and him. With all of the rulers.
So you were doing it as I was doing it.
I am, since I have fly, I'm just gonna move to
Just to remember, your fly speed is slower than your normal
yeah,
speed.
it's 30,
20.
right?
20.
Oh, it's
20.
20? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's perfect fly speed, but it is 20. Flight is 40.
I'm gonna move there to get between everybody else and the rest of the party.
Do you want to double?
You would be kind of blocking that jump for anyone that would want to make it.
That's fine.
Alright.
We are going to try and jump, but
Yeah,
Fair
that's
enough.
where we're heading, but sure.
Oh, you guys.
That's
Okay.
the choice.
Alright,
I mean, if
I'll
we're going in the
double.
middle, we kind of have to make the jump.
yeah, we have to go that way.
You don't have to go that way. You can make
There you
a harder jump this way.
I double moved.
Alright. This fella is going to cast a spell onto Zairan. Zairan, do you have shield cast on you at all?
Negative.
Alright, you're getting blasted twice. As two great orbs will dart towards you and explode across your form. For 26 non-elemental.
26 non-elemental, and then I just got 20 temp, right?
Sure, 36.
Oh, 36?
Yeah. Prayer and then whiteout.
Oh, yeah, okay. So I have 10 temp left.
Indeed.
Oh, missed.
So
Take
I just
a
got ruined.
ruin. Or ruin rough, one of the bigger variants.
I think it was just the base
Okay.
variant. Well, no, there's a lot.
With the amount of damage you talk, it's probably a bigger variant.
Yeah, it's probably a
Yeah.
bigger one.
It's like
It's going
1d4.
to cast a spell on Zairan as well. Zairan, you're getting blasted for a total of 30 non-elemental.
Okay, so now I have minus 20 from my health.
So this thing casts 2 spells.
Nope,
No, it's
two
a different one.
Oh.
This one down below, from the angle, won't be able to see Zairan, but they are going to instead blast Al. Does Al have any form of shield cast on her?
Shield? No.
I think it's only the two
I mean,
casters that
yeah,
should
no,
be
I've
on.
only got mage armor.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's either
Right.
personal or with the item.
Or
Al,
shield draw.
you are
Yeah.
blasted for 29 elemental. You'll be able to see a bright light from where Nyla is standing, and then a massive splash of water as you no longer see her. Now,
Is Zyron going for the one that he can see north of him?
I came over here to block them from hitting you guys.
How does that block them from hitting us?
Well, I moved forward to be the target so that you guys wouldn't.
Oh, okay. To be fair, I can't actually even get to it from where I am. So, if I were to fly to there, I'm in range of it. I will fly to here.
is that it?
Can't do anything else.
The one to the north of Zyron is going to cast a spell on him.
Can we attempt to identify it?
Sure. They are casting Ruin Ra. Zyron, you are blasted for 27. As we go to Edwin's turn, Nyla no longer in sight. Well, some of these casting spells upon you. We will have our break here.
That was a hell of a lot of damage for Ruinra, but maybe there's something about this that we're not seeing.
And I will be right back.
Okay.
Welcome
Yeah.
back to the massacre.
It's not looking good.
It'll be fine.
It really won't.
Edwin.
I think genuinely at this point, seeing Zion just get absolutely battered by stuff. Owl's taking damage as well, so I'm going to have to use my last domain of 3rd level. It's 20-foot radius. I'm pretty sure they'll be fine.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm not going to pull the thing out. I'm going to say in Draconic. That's the last 3rd level.
I think they understand Draconic. Or at
Well,
least
fuck
some-
him. They probably do, but I can't think of another language we all share. I think, Al, you're only common Draconic, right?
Yes.
And I think I can understand your languages.
I can
She just
understand, I
can't
can understand
respond.
my languages, I just can't respond.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, languages we all share, it's just common and Draconic unless you have something else, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with Draconic and say that's the last 3rd. I will drop the 2nd use of fasting and 3rd use of vigor on that. So it'll be Jesus.
It's going to be Jesus.
Fasting 2 for 3 rounds and 6 temp. At which point, I need to work this out. I think that's okay. Yeah. I'm going to attempt to get to there, but I'm assuming I may need to make the jump.
It's DC 5.
I also pass it. I have a plus 17.
Then you're fine.
Oh boy.
I will move to there. But before I do that, I'm going to swift action Zion for all attacks. Let's be done.
Do a Zenka.
Are we pushing forward or are we leaving?
I was only getting over here to try and help. It's a case of it's up to you guys at this point. Edmund's very conflicted.
So what you're saying and what you're doing are two very different things right now.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I thought we were about to leave, and then you just ran forward. I was like, oh, okay.
It was more to get over here to try and make sure I can heal you guys if I run out of spells. That's it. I'm not going further than this.
Yeah, just tell those two to leave. You should have enough movement to come back.
Yeah, if I double them out, I'm gone. And have shield, so it's not the end of the world.
You do have shield. It's a little bit of a buffer. Can't really do much to stop Ruin.
Yeah, without shield draw, it's almost
Yeah, I
impossible.
don't have that.
The only other way I could do it is through a very cheesy method that Moon Ape has already agreed is not worth pursuing.
Go invisible.
No, it was the magic status thing from Iskandar. But yeah, invisible is also an option.
Always try and erect some walls of stone so they can't target you.
With 3 MP?
Yeah. You got ethers, right?
No.
Probably not smart, but I'm doing it anyway because I generally don't know what else to do here. Like too close, like too far away. Shit. So I also don't want to block the jump back. No, that should be fine. And 5 foot step up. What is blessing good for in this situation?
Attacks or skills, maybe? I don't know.
Alright, just to be on the safer side, I guess. I'm gonna throw it to Edwin to saves. In case they change tactics. But they might not. And then I'm gonna cast Shield Other on Edwin. As a second level domain. Wait, no, I can't do that, never mind. I just realized I can't do that. Fuck. That takes that plan. So I already used my second level domain. Boop.
Yeah.
They are way too far away for anything. Then the wall is 50 foot tall. Damn it. Doesn't help either. Why am I so useless?
Well, it's 20 feet up from where you are.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about this part. So I was thinking
Yes.
if I drop an ice storm here, it would block vision from everywhere, but it doesn't help because it's 40 feet tall.
I mean, that would block vision if it's 40 feet tall. Because the current platform you're on is 30, and that's 50,
Oh,
so
it's
it's only
like-
20 feet up.
Yeah, 20 foot from here. Okay. That could work. Or it might do nothing. Because fucking ruin. What is the distance on that one thing actually? That's only. Wait. Enemy that's able to see the target. It is a 4 level though. Probably a bad idea. Yeah, I'm going to do that. It's 20 foot radius. That's my 20 foot radius. I think that's okay. Hopefully. I'm gonna drop an ice storm here. The ice does call, but that's what it is.
I thought of one spell that really helped us out here, but none of us have access to it.
So there's just a 40-foot column of snowstorm, hailstorm
Nice.
comes in this area. Hopefully blocks visage from guys above here, but I don't know if that helps because it's ruin. And this guy needs a save.
And we can see through it.
Yeah, we're fine. But it's mostly trying to block vision from up here.
No, it's a good play.
Maybe help you guys get away. And that's me done.
Does that look just sight?
What?
It causes -40 perception checks, and the entire area is treated as difficult terrain.
Yeah.
At the end of the duration, the snow and hail disappears, so not too sure.
Would most likely be a part of heavy snow, something if it actually blocks sight.
Yeah, it's just a storm that's raging on and ruining the area, but after 10 rounds it's gone. With no effects on the terrain.
Heavy snow reduces visibility ranges to 1/4 of the normal range.
That's what I like. The only thing it says is the -4 penalty on perception, but anything beyond that, I don't know. That spell doesn't specify that for.
And sleet.
Heavy snow and sleet. Yeah, we and Edwin should be fine.
Sleet does something for perception. If they have 1/4 for vision, I'll say that cuts the range of Runra to 4.
Okay.
That should help.
I
So
wish
depending
we
on
could-
their level, that might stop them being able to cast on you.
Mm-hmm.
At least one of
Got
them.
be really cool here.
Or 2 of them.
It is 40
Black
feet,
light.
so it's like 20 foot above this level.
Mhm.
So here's hoping. Now let's get the fuck out of here, please.
Yeah, we'll
Is there a
bail out.
save?
I
No. It's just an area.
don't think so.
Alright,
Doesn't
guess that
say
takes
so.
some damage.
They just take the damage, and if they're in the area,
We know they don't hit the ice.
yeah, saving thrown on. Yeah, the ice doesn't matter.
This
So it's
fella
bludgeoning doors.
is going to cast a spell on Edwin.
Cool. What is it? Tell me your secrets.
It is Runra.
Okay.
You have shield, yes?
I do indeed.
You're level 10.
Yeah,
So
at
it should
casting, I don't do anything
be,
for it.
should have 30 health on the shield.
5 points plus 5 for every 2 cast levels. Yeah, so it'd be 30.
Your shield get blasted for 20.
Okay, so 10 left. Good to know.
Zaire.
I'm gonna look at the people around me, and I'm gonna say, "We running?"
Yes.
I'm going to. Can you run while flying?
Yes.
Quadruple move. Okay, I'm gonna run directly away as far as I can. So 80.
Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. I don't think we're unfortunately not able to do this.
You know, we don't have the resources for this.
Nope.
Not all of these guys have the same level of ability.
This fella cannot see through the storm.
Yeah, not after the last fight.
This fella can only see Drazenka. Drazenka, your shield
Yes.
is going to get battle for 25. Ow.
Fly.
Yes,
you
to tell Chloe to
fools.
go.
Oh, I'm muted.
look-
Al is going to hold till after Edwin, so she sort of nods his way to usher him out.
Okay. You won't be able to hold him after me because it's after the initiative, so you
You
probably
can.
want to go now. Oh, can you? I thought you couldn't do that.
No,
It's a
That's all.
cycle.
you keep bringing this up, and I keep telling you it's wrong.
Well, numbers. All right, I'm being stupid. I don't know where I'm
This
getting
fella
that from.
in the storm is going to move his way out of it. And I was going to cast a spell on Edwin.
Cool.
Edwin, your shield's going to get destroyed.
So it had 10 left, and that's 14. So I lose some temp. That's it.
Edwin,
That's my shield goes. Alright, if Al is hoping to get me out as well. I'm going to move to there. Just think, are you 20 foot still for movement, or are you 30?
I'm like a windrunner.
Oh, okay, cool. So you're fine.
It should still be going on.
Okay. So I've got the Windrunner as well. Do I have the reach to get to Owl? No. Owl, what's your normal flight speed? Like 60? You're fine, I think.
60.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... You can see that Edward is definitely pained by the decision, but they're not gonna let their friends die for someone that
Just
may
go.
be important, but yeah, isn't.
Just go. If you have movement, just go. We are right behind
Yeah.
you.
I'm gonna double it. That's what I'm saying. Like they see you sort of waiting, and they're gone. Waiting around is more harm than good.
Yeah. Someone has to be the last, and we just have to accept it.
Ow.
Al is going to fly And then knowing Drazenko's probably just about to turn tail straight away, we'll double move out.
Yeah, just go. I'm right behind you.
Into a Zanka.
Sprint up after them.
Alright. The party will flee the scene.
Suggest we get back. What the hell was that?
I don't know, but while I have flied, should we go check out that one trap and then get the hell out of here? Find somewhere to rest?
I think we go as fast as we can.
Don't think it's smart to linger too long.
No.
Did
We can
anyone
check
seem
the
to
trap, feel free.
pursue us?
Do we
Not
hear
as of yet.
aggressive slithering? Yeah, we're gone, I think. The only thing that we would potentially check in on is
Invisible wall of death.
that they put a stone wall up.
Hey. Okay.
Dude, give me a second, man.
Yeah, I think there's definitely like a haunted look on especially Edmund's face. I don't know about the rest of us, but I think this is the first time we fully
follow
ran
the
from a
same
fight.
path we came round because we didn't trap the water
Yep. Good idea.
just before you get a rock impaled into your stomach.
Yeah, which would suck.
Does
Are we
Zaire
going
want to
over
check
there?
out that trap, or do we just make our way out?
I kind of just want to go look at it really fast.
We
if we're
can
not-
go this way and
I
up
don't-
because there are ropes.
Also flying, so
Well, but not all flying. I think Edwin's actually going to stay here and try to keep an eye out for pursuers, and we'll yell if they come. Because I can't do a lot, unfortunately.
is anybody
case of
coming
you-
with me? Because if nobody's coming with me, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Al will come with you. She's the one that saw the trap.
I think if Trazenka and Al can go with you, at least you have the opportunity. Was it a natural
not
trap?
leaving
So
you
it's not a
alone.
magical trap, is it? Yeah.
Right.
Uh,
We'll go.
I'll stay with. Okay, no, Edwin's coming now.
Yeah, I'm just going to retreat slower then,
so
if that's the move.
Standing here, am I able to fly over the top of this rock over here?
Where's here?
This one. Can
I
I?
see you, ruler.
There we go.
That's a wall that goes to the ceiling, so no.
It goes to the ceiling. Okay. So I don't know if this is a pressure trap or what.
Well, this is
Yeah,
the trap
no.
we're concerned about.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that's the trap,
That is
that's the
the
trap I thought
area.
you were going to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that. That is where I was heading, but I was gonna see if I could try to go completely over it, but if
I
not,
don't know how big the area is, the triggering
We don't know how
area.
big the area is, and
Right.
yeah, we don't know if it's another trap that's going to be similar to the one I activated earlier, which grants a negative level.
Yeah, even if
Yeah.
you...
I'm gonna,
So-
in an attempt to not trigger this trap, I'm gonna fly 10 feet off the ground.
I still have enough. I could try
we-
to kill it.
I was going to say, can we attempt to dispel it before you do that?
Oh,
I know
yeah.
it's.
Absolutely, yes.
Try.
I
But I
think
didn't-
honestly,
Is this one magical?
yes.
Yes.
The one
Think so?
below us isn't. This one
Oh,
from
okay,
the
okay.
notes is,
Gotcha.
but Napaz, you may want to confirm that.
For that one that Zion's next to, Alvin get a high enough to identify it, and you cannot find a magical roll on it. Jesus.
Sorry.
Okay, so,
sorry.
so we can't find. Okay, so we can't find magical aura on it.
No, sorry, swap that around. It does have magical law. You weren't able to identify it. That's why you can't identify the item, because the whole of the area is just magical.
That's-
You can't see through it.
That was what I
Yeah.
was thinking. Yeah. So, Julenka, it's up to you. Do you want to combine our dispel
can
efforts,
try.
or do you want to just do one separately?
They are different. You can't aid dispel.
Let us be cool for just like 5 minutes.
No.
I think there's a I think there's a familiar.
There is a
for that.
thing. There's a teamwork feat for it as well, but either way, I'll drop a faith point on it, and well, actually, Shrink has more MP. Do you want to attempt it first?
Yeah, I can try it first. I also have some faith left, so I'm gonna do that to up the caster level. Where's it? It's just a caster level check here.
Yes. That will not dispel it.
Just seeing
Roll
that
the
and the... I know, it sucks. Edmund will also attempt to dispel it. It's just in that last gasp of like, maybe we'll do something right here, because this seems to have been just not through anyone's fault, just bad timing. Probably one of our darkest hours overall. That's just in... I pressed the spell, not the ability, sorry. By darkest hour, I mean I can't see. There you go. That's with the
Very
plus one
dark.
already. It's very dark. Can't see shit.
You will also fail to dispel it.
That's me done for MP. I got nothing.
I can give it one last try.
It might be worth it, but totally up to you.
I mean, we're out of here anyway. Give it a shot. Using another point of faith.
Yeah.
23 failed. Do I want to reroll with a hero point?
Don't think it's worth a hero point.
Probably not.
Alright, well, last ditch effort. I'm going
Mm.
to try to fly above it instead of on the ground. So maybe that'll work. I hope.
Give it a try. I mean, narratively, it makes sense. Like, we're battered and bruised, and we don't know if we're going to succeed, and
So
it's not working.
I'm 10 feet in the air, and I'm going to go ahead and try to go over here.
Alright. You're fine.
Nothing. Okay, I'm going to grab whatever that item was that's over here. Somebody's going to have to point it out to me.
We
It's
know,
glowing, so it's very easy to find it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Pick it up, fly 10 feet in the air, and then fly back over here.
as soon as Zyron's got it, Edward is just fully turning around, so we need to leave now.
Yeah, we're out of here.
I'm
Full on double moving and whatnot.
I will say that as we're running, I am going to turn to Al and say, I'm sorry, that was a bad call. You were right.
We have to give it a try.
Yes. We've got those coins. We already picked them up.
No, we didn't.
No, you didn't.
I don't
Well, do you want the blood in your veins or the coins in your pocket?
Are we being pursued?
Not yet.
We don't know, but they could be invisible.
yeah,
They
we
could
don't.
be another plane. Nepaz is a bastard for this shit, so they could be in.
What
They
are
could
you
be next to
talking
us. But no, I think we're gone unless anyone else has other plans. I don't want to dictate, but yeah, I think we're out.
The door's locked.
Run!
I think if we at least make camp here, it may be worth doing.
I'm gonna go hide in this black box over here. Subdimensions.
I'm gonna trust you all and take that. I think as soon as we get out, Edwin is fully like hands on knees after running this far, just haunted look in the eye. Did anyone see who was being, I assume, tortured in there?
Nope.
No,
No.
it was too far away and too high up.
This... It had to have been important. They wouldn't just... These Naga have killed so many people here. Just looking around this devastated camp.
Edwin, we need to rest.
I know. I'm not saying we go back, but...
I am, just not
Yeah.
right this moment.
I know. I'm not disagreeing with you. I was just hoping we at least could see something, because let's be honest. Whatever we went to save in there isn't going to be there when we go back.
Probably not. But sometimes it's the smartest thing to do to be there at your full best potential.
Yes, and I think that maybe I didn't listen to Al properly there. And for that I apologise, as I said before.
No hard feelings. If anything, for me, it just shows that I have potential of being a leader. Shows that my decision making was on the right path this time, maybe.
Are we safe here? Do we want to move further away? A camp full of dead people and dead Nagas?
I suggest at the very least if we camp on that cliff there, I'm sure Al will agree, it's more defensible than where we are now.
I agree. Unless you want the scent of corpses on your nasal passage. Otherwise, I'm going to move over there.
I'm sorry I couldn't help you more, Zaira. I know you were struggling with some of those chronomatical mischances, but
Actually, I did
we'll get there.
all right comparatively.
Well, I was almost going to say it's not a point-scoring exercise, but it is.
I mean, I couldn't see what I was doing, but we worked together and took those Nagas out eventually.
It's quite a struggle, though. I should set up. I'm simply in retrospect. Carry on.
It's understandable to be rattled by the situation, pun unintended.
It's just the first time we've been in our current dilemmas and states in a moment of true peril, and things are really different now. Well, fortunately or unfortunately.
Edwin, why are
Well, I
you
think-
being a ninja?
I think that was for, well, something.
He's hiding.
Pulls a frost mask off her face. That doesn't matter.
Sub-Zero.
But you're right, Josenka, it's not... It is understandable. It's just a case of... We've overcome great odds before, but... Yes, I think retreat was the best idea there.
Take our rest, and we'll go in there, and we'll, at the very least, get vengeance, if not rescue whoever's in there. Hopefully they're still alive, but I don't have any real shred of hope for that.
It is painful, but we will do what we can.
Yes.
I would like, in this moment, and I mean this truly, I've made a bad decision. And I think we should elect someone to make those calls going forward.
What was the bad decision?
Going in.
It wasn't a bad decision. It was bad circumstance.
That's still a case of we couldn't see what we were fighting. I'll be taking a step back from those, I think, going forward. Not a leader. I'm a healer.
And as a healer, you can't leave someone alone when you know they're in pain or in peril.
Well, it's a liability, unfortunately. Because, of course, as you say, I'll be the first to run in. Well, unless Sire beats me to it.
I'll be there.
I know, you'll probably be there 40 steps before me in a trap. Let's not forget.
You're not wrong.
But in all seriousness, Aaron, that did cost us resource. And time. I understand where you're coming from, and I know your temperament, so I'm not here to tell you otherwise. But please.
I do try to be careful.
I know. That's why I'm not trying to admonish you, and I hope this is not coming across that way.
No, I'm just not super observant, unfortunately.
You better not to take off your new glasses.
It does seem that way, doesn't it?
It does. Well, let's just get set up, yes?
Yeah.
And never mind. We'll get set up.
Edwin, whatever you end up taking away from this situation, I do not want that you start regretting your decisions. Because think of it this way, if we had left before seeing that room at all, how would you feel knowing that you walked away when you knew someone was in pain? You would still feel bad about it. Indeed.
I suppose
So
Our Lady
this was
does...
just a bad situation on all accounts.
Well, as you say, sometimes snow falls in gentle flurries, and other times it rains in storms. You don't know what it's going to be until they start to fall on you.
So never regret your instincts wanting to help someone, no matter the outcome.
I don't, Jazenko. I don't. But I also understand that sometimes, you and I especially, will always be there to help and be there to always want to help. And sometimes we have to listen to our companions, and there is such thing as a lost cause as much as it pains us. I don't regret my decision, to be very clear. But I appreciate that we have people with us who can... Sleepy told Al, if you weren't there, I probably would have rushed in and I wouldn't be here now.
Yeah. Though, just remember that without you, we wouldn't all be here either.
Oh, I know. I know.
So.
And not in a egotistical way. I'm saying that we all work together in a way that works.
It's the crux of it. We're all in this together. No one's doing this alone.
Exactly. But I've prattled, as always, too much. Let's get to bed.
Indeed. Oh.
So we're all killed in our sleep. I'm thinking Frenzied Warrior for the next one. What are you guys thinking?
You're gonna go Osa, huh?
No, not Frenzied, Fearsome. But no, go on.
In regards to the watches, is that the same?
Yep.
right before we go to sleep, can I have somebody check out this glowing thing I'm holding?
Sure.
Yeah.
I would say that
Take a look.
for where we are, just for watches, to put it out there right now, I say we double up. There's no way something isn't coming for us
We
here.
can now that both Siren and Owl have the Ring of Sustenance.
Yeah, I think we double up.
But yeah, great.
Just because we're so close to danger.
You know that is a daylight diadem. It has 4 flowers on it. It will regain 1 every morning. And you can use a flower to create a daylight effect within 60-foot radius. It obviously counts as the spell starting as a 4th or lower. And it persists for a number of rounds equal to double the flowers used. So if it's 1, it's 2 rounds. If it's 4, it's 8. And whilst you're within the area of light, all weapons are treated as good aligned for the purposes of bypassing damage reduction. And they also deal an additional d6 to evil creatures.
Nice.
Is that on anyone's wish list?
No.
Does anyone have a slot they do not wish to use for that particular one?
Does anybody have it open?
You can also, because there's 2 of you in here, you can use a flower to extend the range of your channel to 60 feet.
Yeah. I do have a head slot open, but I'm more than happy to pass this on to Drzenka if they want to use it.
I'm currently using the Circlet of Persuasion, so I'd rather keep that.
I don't have anything on my head slot currently, but I'm fine with whichever. I think you're better with the channels anyway. You have more talents for it.
Yeah, I am going down the, as you can imagine, healing route. So if you're good with that, I will take it, but I'll give you something next time we come across it. Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather you. I have the ring, which helps with channels anyway, so you can
What
have
does
this
the
one.
ring do?
I have the Ring of Protected Life. It gives plus 5 feet to the radius and allows me to exclude an additional creature from the area.
So would this help you? Because it does give additional to channel. It's totally up to you, though. Because it would extend range as well, which is...
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good with the 35. You're the one who needs more range because you keep it to the backlines anyway.
Yeah, I don't really have...
Usually the 35 is plenty.
Yeah, I think at some point I will probably get wide channel, but not yet. Okay, if you're okay with that, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Go
the
for it.
offer.
As for watches, since both Owl and Siren apparently now have Ring of Sustenances active, do you want that to be the watches?
Yep, I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that
that's
works.
good.
That works well because there's good
Yeah.
perception in every watch, so that works.
I'm assuming as well we are gaining our level here.
Yes.
Not until we wake up, I assume.
Now you'll get it as soon as you rest.
Oh, really? So
You'll
if we get
become
ambushed in the
rest.
night and killed,
Do you
Yes,
help?
when you die, you'll be level 11.
okay.
Yay.
Damn it!
Edwin leaves to go get his hit die.
It's nice to know that I get blind sense for 30 feet now.
And that helps if they ambush us when they're invisible.
So it's worth just keeping a note of that, Nepaz.
You have blind sense.
With a range of 30 feet? Yeah.
I'll let you know things are approaching. It's not going to help any attack or dice-wise.
Nope, it doesn't help with concealment or anything, but still just there.
It will at least give you a better radar than what scent does. Or at least with scent, if they're adjacent, you know they're adjacent. So I guess blind sense... No, that even doesn't do that. Just lets you know they're somewhere.
Is there any way, because I've got my dragon form as a buff, can I have it so it adds the size increase? Because I go obviously now in a large form.
Pretty
There
sure
should
there
be.
is a buff for that. Yeah, it should be like size or something like that.
Yeesh. All right.
Well,
There is one for
GG.
size,
It is what it is.
but I can't set it to if it's like going large or medium or what.
If you go to on the core page next to default size, the one next to that, if you change that to large, it should change the modifiers and skills.
Yeah, but
So you
is
can
that
just
gonna...
toggle that on and off. It won't change the size of your weapons. You would have to, in the weapon itself, there's a
No,
part
that,
that says
that
use
doesn't matter
size.
to... Yeah, that doesn't matter as much. It's just more...
Okay.
Alright, go to the buff, and
Yeah.
then there should just be a bonus called size,
Yeah.
and then just one.
What do you mean by just one?
For the buff calculation on size, just put buff calculation as one. It'll make you
Okay.
one size bigger.
Okay, I've done it.
Okay.
So it's just bonus size and then just one.
Yeah.
Okay, done.
And it will, where Jack B was telling you in the core page, it will update that current size to be large, huge, whatever. Because there is a buff for enlarged person, it does the same.
It's not doing anything. Tick.
Is it ticked on?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I've ticked it on.
Recalc, because, just likes to do that sometimes.
There we go. Now it's done it. And it's changed my size. Lovely. Thank you. Take that.
Let's go with that. Should be done. I don't get anything cool from my class or archetype.
yeah,
I
what'd
just
you
get
get for
6 level spells.
The only thing I couldn't
Feet,
think of
I
is what I was
got
doing for feet.
the Metamagics.
I just couldn't think of what I remembered what I was going to do for my feet.
How could you?
For me, I've just picked the Metamagic Merciful, which allows for non-lethal damage on spells.
Nice. I'm taking
Is-
step up as a feat.
Yeah, because we were asked to at least attempt to knock out rather than kill.
Yeah.
So, step up's a good one.
Yeah. Surprised
one to go
nobody
for?
asked me what my class is now.
Well, we'll find
I
out
assume
when
it's
you
a-
do something.
I assume it's a surprise because you haven't told us yet when we asked, but go for it.
I just didn't want to say anything until it was actually fully on there. I'm going Temporal Knight.
Okay.
Ooh, that's fun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There is a Mithrin in full plate, looking at you with a approving.
There's just a sneeze from a distance from a very oblivious Mithra somewhere.
Yep, somewhere, somehow. They're having a good time about this.
Doing something. Who knows?
Yeah, so I didn't originally think about the fact that the defensive stance or whatever it is gives you extra extra AC, which
Hold on, you looked at defensive stance. You went, that doesn't help me defensively. Well, why would that work?
I went into it more. The main reasons I went into it is bigger HD or bigger hit die. Bonus to will and fortitude off the bat, and continues being full base attack bonus, and there's other and I get antagonized, which I can use with diplomacy. So, so I'm gonna be using that quite a bit.
Good. I don't remember the difference between antagonize for diplomacy and intimidate.
Don't you already have a stance for Quartzer?
A what?
Don't you already have a stance whilst you're using Quartzer? Don't you have like thin or something?
So they're not full stances. They're like it's from the Einhander part of it, I believe. Like they don't take actions. It's just like as part of being defensive, I get extra bonuses, or if I'm trying to be acrobatic, I get extra bonuses to that. Let me go. When they're called stances, but they're not treated like stances. Does that make sense?
No.
It's under Fencer.
It's not a free action or a swift to activate. Is the long and short of it.
Right.
They're just there.
One second.
Oh, it's now a profile. Okay.
What'd you get for feats?
What I'm still trying to figure out, because I can't remember what it was I was going to go.
So you got Furious Focus already, right?
Nope.
Do you have Power Attack?
Yes.
Alright, well. Furious Focus is always good.
I'm fairly certain that was what I was going to go, but I'm just double checking.
I feel like that might be it, but yeah, I don't know if you have a plan.
Yeah, no, because most of my stuff was going from level 12 onwards, so... Yep, Furious Focus is what I was doing.
It makes sense, though, because if you move and you attack once, you basically have no penalty. Yep. And yeah, the bite will always be high. By the way, at some point, when the stars align, I will give you that plus 12 to strength, and you're going to hit someone with it, and it's going to be great. But until then...
Well, let's just say this. I now get a plus 10 just in my dragon form.
Is that enhancement?
It is... just size bonus.
Or is it untyped? Beautiful, so I can give you the increase.
Yeah, I'm just double checking it, but yeah, no, just plus 4 size bonuses.
Yeah, spells wise, I've picked up just because we spoke about it. Curada, because it is good and it helps with statuses, and Mythos Grace Max, which if I have the abilities for it, I can give a plus 12 dex for a round and then plus 6 to everyone else for the rest of it, which will increase everyone's AC, reflex, all that kind of shit a lot, and also helps Iron's attacks. It's not that they need it.
I was being called, so I had to go for a second, but I'm back.
Oh,
that's alright.
Night.
What'd you go for, G?
My spells, I took Ice Spikes, And Ice Storm, in addition to knowing it as a domain, I can just cast it with MP now.
Mm.
And then for my feat, I also took the Divine Interference.
Yeah, I didn't have a chance to use that on this one, but soon. Garuda is a domain spell, so
It's
do I
30
pick
feet
another
is
one?
always very limited. And from Cleric, I got Deity's Intuition, which gives me my Charisma bonus to flanking and attacks of opportunity.
Yes, I do not
So
get that
that's
because
nice.
of Paragon. But it's good. It's very good. In that case, because Garuda is a domain spell, I did get 2 of them. I might swap that for something different. Yeah, Dispel Greater seems to be on the cards because of the nature of what we're fighting.
Also, our channel is now 66.
It is, which is lovely.
What the hell? Is somebody else on my sheet?
Me, somebody else. It'll only be me.
Yeah, are you messing with stuff?
I was
you
looking at the narrow profile buff.
Oh, gotcha.
you caused some problems for me.
Yeah, like I'm trying to add in new abilities for my class and it just keeps disappearing.
I've stopped now.
Okay.
All right, I'll take Flame Strike as a other spell, just because if I do need to do damage, it'd be nice to have something.
Furious Focus does not work for your natural attacks.
Is it not?
It's on when you wield a two-handed weapon or use a one-handed weapon with two
Oh,
hands.
yeah, you're right. God, now
So,
you've just
so it only
ruined,
works for your axe that you hardly use.
now you've just ruined my feet thing. Now I got to change it.
Hey, it's your fault for not reading the feat.
Go away. Get out.
Geoff. Can you remind me, why can't you use stances?
It gets removed from Dragoner. It's fine.
Okay, I was just thinking about accurate stance where you get
Dragon
like
form replaces rage and rage forms.
rage forms do not change rage powers. Rage powers have stances in them.
Yeah, in the rage powers, there are like stance rage powers. You could use those still.
Yeah, so my thought there is
And my Dragoners have used stances.
yeah, because there's I
Fuck
remember
me!
I'm not going to say what it
Why
is.
can't I read things properly?
Uh,
That changes
Yeah,
everything.
accurate stance would be fucking beautiful for you,
That
but there we
changes
are.
Would have
my
been.
entire build.
Yeah, no. To be fair though, I
You
understand
know
where
that
you're
like
coming from
3-month
because
retraining we just had? Can we go back to that, please?
Because
Because that changes my entire build. I'm sorry, you've looked at my
in
sheet.
all
Why do you not
fairness-
turn around to me and be like, why do you not use rage powers? Rage stances.
they are supposed to activate. But yeah, I get it.
I don't use my swifts for anything else.
No, as I was speaking with Zion about his stances, since he has stance in the name of narrow profile, even though it's not.
Yeah,
you only
it's
have
not
one
a
stance at a
stance.
time.
Oh yeah, but see, look, it does say like that. That's probably where I looked at it and was like,
Yeah, it does. It is confusing. You
Yeah,
have
that's
to-
because defensive stances from like knight stuff.
yeah. See, that's why I got confused because I read that bit and I was like, oh, all stances then.
Yeah.
Duh.
I get it.
Fuck my life. Right, hang on. My next feat is going to be an extra rage power. Just calling it now.
Fair.
Fuck my life. Seriously.
I thought we spoke about this before, but maybe I was wrong.
Probably did, but
Yeah,
I feel
'cause
like I said
your
the same
father
thing.
had the not defensive stance. He had the rage one for
Guarded stance.
AC. Yeah.
Yeah, guard stance because you get like defended vitals, which is really good for crits.
Mm-hmm.
One day I'm gonna pay a berserker and I'm gonna run that, but
Yeah, so to just activate stances, it's just a swift action, isn't it?
It's a swift action on you. So something you have to remember is it's never active. Like the moment you rage, you have to swift action for it.
Oh yeah, but I can do that. Literally, I'll rage and then swift action on my first turn.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just a case of like for the defensive stuff, your first turn it can be a bit of a pain, but after that everything's fine.
I have a question for the healers.
I'm not a healer anymore. I'm a child of God.
That's still a healer.
It depends on the god, my friend. Depends on the god.
Fair. I mean, you do a lot of healing. Would you guys prefer the limit break for giving everybody what was it? Shell
You know you get both, right? I'm not trying to be an arse, but
no, I don't.
No,
Because
Temporal Knight. He gets the Temporal Knight limit break, and he chooses one of the ones from the
Yeah.
line.
oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't know that.
Do you would you rather have protect shell and regen, or elemental resistance all 5 and DR1/dash?
How far are you intended to go into night?
The rest of my levels are going to go into the night.
That's a lot of bonuses to armor that you're never gonna get.
Yeah, what you've got to remember is that a lot of your fencer stuff runs off the fact you don't have armor, and knights run off having armor.
I fully understand that. None of the stuff that I'm looking at.
Okay, it's your character, it's your call.
Right.
I would say that
elemental
maybe
resistance.
yeah, resistance may be best because we can drop some other stuff, and obviously deflection runs off like rings, resistance bonuses will run off capes. Yes, we can give better, but for the level you're going to get to, it's not going to have an effect, unfortunately. The fast healing will help.
The next 4 levels of that, Protect and Shell, pretty much not going to do anything. And Regen might not do anything because Edwin does a lot of Regen himself, and I think Jasenka has some of that as well. So Knights probably won't do much.
This is why I ask the experts and not just go off willy-nilly and be like, oh man, that sounds cool.
Yeah, no, that's why I need to take a page out of your book, so I'd know about all these stances otherwise.
We're gonna make a berserker together.
I'm just gonna turn around and be like, let's go. Can you guys just make my character for me because I can't read.
You can read. To be fair, that's it is a bit shit to look at it. You're like, oh yeah, this doesn't work sometimes with the wording of it, but yeah.
So I also would say a Knight's Protection is better. Yes, they'll sometimes use buffs for elemental resistance, but enemies will just bring out things you're not expecting, like those guys had Earth, and you didn't have resistance for half that fight. Also, the DR pretty much works against anything. It's low, but it would still work as long as it's not just a magic effect.
Yeah, you've basically got a choice off between a little bit of a bonus to some stuff, or you have the ability to mitigate a lot of damage a little bit, which is the better option, I would say, overall.
Okay.
At our level, we already, but I think both Edwin and Drasenka give the AC deflection pretty easily, and you already have a ring for that also.
That's true.
And then we also just have, Cloaks of Resistance, which are better than the plus 2 that you give.
Now we've figured out that Owl actually does have some AC.
More than before, because I got it wrong before as well.
Yeah, it's one of those things where our AC, your frontliner AC is actually pretty good overall. If you need more, we can apply more.
Yeah,
it's a case of where we're going to struggle is. Admittedly, I didn't take shield run at this level, which I probably could have. I didn't. But stuff like that, auto hits, things that bypass resistances, things that target our weaknesses, are where we're going to struggle going ahead. So stuff like that is what we're going to go for. So any kind of
are always a struggle because they're weaknesses.
Yeah, you know what I mean. The mitigating those is where we're going to struggle. So any way of doing that is what we want to focus on.
Right.
And also,
Okay.
if you're going Temporal Knight, you're just gonna be using Time Ripple anyway. Like 90%, 99% of the
Yeah,
time. Probably.
I agree, but
So,
For the little that he has,
yeah.
he has one of that a day.
So I'm just gonna
Hmm.
activate my shit and just see for a second. My AC is now 31. Now that I've added all of that thing in and I do accurate stance.
hey, welcome to the party.
Well, accurate stance doesn't do anything for my AC, but
But do you know what can help your AC? If I run Mass Mithra, first level, first turn will be plus 12 Dex, which will be plus 6 AC.
you know.
For you, not for everyone. Depends on what your Dex bonus is.
2.
Yeah, so it'd be plus 4.
The
Again,
thing is, I
it's
got an ability score increase as well, which went onto my strength. This level.
Wait,
No,
from
this is from my
from-
class.
it's from the class.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
it's from the
I
class.
was about to say, I was like, what? Wait a minute.
No, it's from my class. So I've now got
That's
a plus. I got a plus 4, which is technically a plus 2 into my. No, plus 4 to my strength, plus 2 to my con.
While you're,
Pedro, you'll have to remember that when you're in defensive stance, you're half speed.
yep, I will have to remember that. What?
It's not just half speed. If you try and go beyond half speed, stance ends.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, I've waffled.
Yeah, I'm
What do you all
now
wanna do?
ready. So
I'm just adding my abilities in to my page, but everything else is pretty much like all my skills and HP and stuff is ready.
it's the D4. Go away.
Zaire and Al, you both can give me perception, please.
1 second.
Wait, I haven't done my skill page. Let me just put that +1 into perception. Okay, there we go. Worth it.
Where I've moved the map somehow, and I'm not sure how. Where are we? There we are.
Right, perfect. Oh wow, yeah, I forget that my skills are so bad in this. I get 3 every level.
Compared to how my perception has been, that is a vast improvement.
Of course, it's a vast improvement. You got a +5. Alrighty. As half of the party is asleep, though this is going to be the early hours of the morning, so there will be sun in the distance, though it's mostly a dark orange. Both Al and Zairan, surprise, surprise, will be able to see a massive shadow coming in your direction. It arrives in a hurried pace, at which point, as it gets closer, you recognize it to be a almost shining blue and yellow striped dragon.
Oh.
Its talons clutch onto the mountain, making it shake in the distance, as I'm going to assume moved away from Avendra, at which point the rest of the party will awaken to the noise.
I was just glaring.
I leave snow and frost. What the hell's is that?
Dragon!
Shit. Evan's gonna run over and try and grab his stuff.
We recognize this dragon, though, don't we?
No.
Oh, okay.
Can we roll either history or arcana for this entity?
Or local.
It's knowledge. For him, it'd be knowledge arcana.
I rolled a 6.
I might actually have a little bit of arcana.
Just saying, if you say I'm going to assist, I'm going to fucking throw you out the window. Please.
I didn't say it, so you're welcome.
Nope, I got nothing.
I did try to say it before I roll, so I didn't say it, so.
What direction did this dragon come from?
This dragon came from the east.
East, okay.
Out of character, I think I know what this is, but
I think I do.
Drazenka, you will recognize it. You know that this is Ulver, and he is known as the Small Storm.
I don't know them.
I thought it was going to be
Hmm.
Nigger.
I thought that was the one you were looking at.
I can't get it this level.
As you identify the dragon and look upon it on the mountain in the distance, the ground will shake again as you see one of its forelimbs dig deep into the mountain, a large crack of earth as it peels off the top, as if it was cracking open an egg. What's the party doing?
Is this
This is. Sorry, go on.
is this inside of Ravendra, like where we were fighting?
It is atop the mountain that Revenge is dug inside of.
I think we beeline in. Like, if we're seeing this thing crack it, do we know if we can identify, or Drazenka can identify the Small Storm? Do we know what their allegiance is? Because we've known that some dragons aren't on our side; they're on the Naga side.
Drazenka will know that Ulber is you could say, underling, or works alongside Givren 10th, and that they are mostly on the side of humanoids, but they are not known of much. They do not have a domain that they hold over. They mostly move around.
I don't think we have any amplification.
Dragons have really good senses, though.
I think if we just run in, and I don't know who wants to yell it, I'm happy to do it, but I don't know if anyone's louder than like Edwin, because they're not. They're kind of shit.
Al is probably the loudest one of us.
That's fair.
What?
Al, do you want to yell something?
You got a lot of lug in that little body.
90% long.
They are most likely out of hearing distance.
Okay.
Al just
I guess-
jumps and slaps Zarian, by the way.
I think the first thing that I do is, because we have rested, I'm going to cast Windrunner, definitely. I'm assuming other people are doing whatever they need to do, and we go in, because
Are we able to get a
Yeah.
full rest for abilities and such?
Yes.
I think as we're running through, because we know that at least up to the initial entrance, I'll probably drop some elemental resistances and shield, but that's it. Seeing this dragon, like fully just rip off a mountain, I think we're a little bit. Unless you guys want to just let it happen, time is definitely of the essence.
Yeah, just go.
So
Yeah.
the party is trying to make their way towards the mountain.
Yes.
All right. As you gather up your stuff and try to make a hurried return back to Ravendra, the sky ahead starts to cloud over as sparks of lightning and blue form around the dragon. It rolls around to their throats as they will breathe it deep into the hole they've made in the mountain. The ground shakes as the air starts to crackle with energy, as several more lines form across the mountain as lightning is poured inside of it.
You see Al's eyes probably just widen.
I think Edwin's shrink at this, because that is a show of devastation that we, as mortal beings, cannot replicate.
Yet.
Well, we don't know. We've never seen people do that.
That's true.
Like, the idea of ninth level spells must be very few and far between, or even 8th or 7th. Like, this is big shit.
Perhaps it's best we don't intervene, after all.
Do we not at least want to see what's in there?
After that, what do you imagine to be left?
Not a lot.
There's not much we can do here anymore. Then I don't think it does any of us good to see the aftermath of that devastation. Be it friend or foe.
You just see Owl start to slump. Oh, I want to see it.
I think after a moment, Edwin is going to start moving in that direction at least. On the off chance there is something to save, but yeah, this level of devastation, I don't think after a few steps he just stops. Because just to be clear, when this thing rips off the top of a mountain and breathes what I can only assume to be a lightning-based apocalypse into it, do we have a shot? Do we have any idea of how much devastation that is?
Well, it was all confined within the mountain. And when I say mountain, it is obviously a huge mass of land. It's not massive when compared to the other mountains. It's big enough to hold the city and the depths inside of it. There could be something left inside, you don't know. It did shake the earth. After finishing off their breath into the hole they made, Ulber will, still with the rock within its claw, will smash it back down onto the top, though there's probably going to be some leakage whenever there's more rain, as it will push off of the mountain and start to fly back eastward.
I think Ember just drops to his knees at this point with the futility of what they're doing. When creatures like this can just do that.
We should at the very least go gather up all that gil. Make sure there's no stragglers.
Agreed.
I mean, you guys have seen me completely dodge out of the way of area attacks like that before. So, who's to say that one of the Naga didn't manage to do that as well?
It is possible. There were some nooks and caverns that may have been able to avoid that.
I vote on going in.
I'm
And
following
I mean,
along, but
I also voted to leave first, and that seemed to have been the right choice. So maybe my choices are right. Right?
Of course.
Thank you. Right, let's go in.
Returning to Ravendra, whilst the mountain has several cracks across it, and the waterfalls are a bit more haphazard, the exterior seems to have been saved from Ulber's breath. Moving into the settlement proper from the more of the waterfall and a few miles forward, almost the entirety of the settlement is untouched for damage, but it's definitely been brushed aside from the wind. Continuing in deeper to the part where you first were accosted by the traps, several pieces of wood, rope, and glittering dust cover the entire area. Almost all the traps that you'd been attacked by, avoided, or dispelled have been destroyed. Even some that you seemingly didn't know beforehand, or possibly just mechanisms hidden within the walls. The air is thick with the scent of burning metal, as well as several parts having rubble drop down into the river. It doesn't stop it, it just makes it a bit more haphazard. The pile of gill has melted into just two. Well, it's now solidified again, but it's just a mass on the ground that you can't really make much use of anymore.
Oh, man.
Are you going to go into the deeper part where all of the waterfalls were and where Nyla was before? Nyla.
Yes.
Checking
Right.
just to be sure.
The waters in the deepest cavern are shimmering and even have strands of electricity dancing across them. It seems like the charge is going to last for some time. As it dances around, you also see over a dozen corpses, I don't know, it'd be 11 corpses of the Nagas that you were trying to attack but ran from, fully cindered, and some of them having been sliced apart by the lightning as if it were scimitars. There is no sign of Nyla's body, though they did seemingly go into the water before, and they did that back in Haywitch, which seemingly was used as a teleport as well. Where they were is only a mass of stone rubble. You do see the signs of something being here previously, but it has since been eviscerated, as well as pieces of leather and metal having been torn apart from previous items. Amongst the rubble, you will see the corpse of a Naga you have not to this point, with 4 arms and scales of gold, brown, and slight hues of grey. And it seems that their wounds are countless and seemingly not caused by the dragon. They've only been dead for a short while, so depending on what you have access to revive-wise, you could possibly revive it. Just depends what you have access to.
I only have a raise, unfortunately.
I shall double check duration on raise, because I think it's just around per level.
Can you
Nope.
see- Was it killed by the lightning or by previous wounds?
It seemingly was killed by the lightning,
Okay.
but it was wounded
Yeah.
before that happened.
Resurrection of beyond that is like 8th level, so absolutely no chance.
So if you had any ideas of reviving this thing, you know it'd be futile for what you have on hand. What does the party do?
See if there's anything useful left.
The only things that are useful here have been completely destroyed.
Okay. Man, that dragon did not hold back at all. Does anybody know anything about that guy?
No, some. It's not as old, but not a small storm.
Huh.
He's affiliated with.
That is the
And-
Naga corpse, by the way.
I clicked out of it. Can I get it again, please?
Yes.
Sorry. Nice.
Well, I see there's nothing really we can do here, so shall we leave, or would you like to do anything with the corpse?
I'm pretty much ready to go. If there's nothing else we can do here.
It is a rainy day after that thunderstorm. Seems he upset the atmosphere even more than that breath.
I wonder if
Something.
he's somewhere in your lineage, Al.
Ah, you're asking the wrong person.
Seems to be a lot of similarities. That's all I'm saying.
The Naga corpse?
No, the dragon.
He shares no lineage of dragons. Unless you're just
That
making a
we
joke.
know. Yes, that's what I was making a joke.
Netwin, are you ready to move on?
They kind of snap out of this moment of. The best way I could put it is almost like a comatose state. What? I suppose so.
I forget, what is our goal right now?
We need to head to the caverns.
Heisten Caverns.
Ice and caverns.
Indeed. I wonder why we're assigned these jobs to collect beans, to save a loved one, and then to go to these caverns if these creatures are simply annihilating towns, cities. It's not our place to judge, it's our place to obey.
I mean, hopefully not without thought.
Would you be able to fight that, Zarin?
For a few seconds.
That's my point.
I am pretty dodgy. That didn't sound right.
It's not a big deal. I know you would do, but let's go.
We're heading towards Red Park, correct?
I believe so, if we are following the road.
Yeah. Let's see how many miles we can get in today.
Mounting atop Chugabos, you can make your way southwards, and then a bit westward. And with all of the excitement yesterday, you were able to follow the road without too much issue. Eventually, the rains will stop, moving on for another 2 hours before you bunker back down for the night. And as it turns to the world's version of Halloween, sadly, nowhere near the settlements to engage in it.
I think we
However,
maybe half-heartedly put some stuff together, but nothing special.
oh, fucking scroll wheel. As you approach Red Park, however, the skies become rather dark, not for much in the way of cloud or storms, but instead a massive structure of wood and metal. Sparks fly across it, and every so often, small beams of light shine down onto the ground below. The earth quakes every so often, either by the footsteps of a giant or explosions in the distance, as a red park, following its name, is seemingly ablaze. Smoke rising up to the structure in the sky, as several humanoids are fighting serpentine creatures in the distance, amongst the trees and upon the paved stone. What does the party do as they see the conflict?
What in the abyss?
Are they Nagas?
They seem to be at a distance.
Well, let's go help the humanoids.
Charge!
I think Eben follows in this kind of almost automaton-like state.
Drosanga keeps in pace with Edwin. Sure he doesn't fall behind.
As you charge towards the combat, arrows, bolts, and magical bolts start flying in all directions. They narrowly miss your party, as they also miss their marks, though many hit them. Men and women scream out in pain, as Nagas also hiss and croak. Slumps of meat hit the floor as metal clanks together. The calls of chocobos and the yells of the combative forces fill the air with sound, as a thick smell of embers and smoke hits you. You get close enough to engage, as well as also to inspect what's going on, as you see countless Crimson Sleek forces, some of them atop their metal-plated horses, fighting almost endless waves of Nagas of various kinds. What does the party do as they get within at least shouting distance of the conflict?
Probably not going to be Zarin who finds them, but I'm going to say we should look for some sort of commander or leader of the humanoid forces. I'm gonna give a perception check just to see if I make it. Wow. Okay. Zarin is really interested in finding somebody.
With your improved and empowered perceptive means, you will certainly be able to pick out a person of note. Towards the middle of the fray, blasting off spells and all shouting commands, you will see the, you could say, familiar face, though more it is a skull, as you can spot Aristat Crow in the middle.
Okay, well, if I can see him, he could probably see me. Do I think I could shout loud enough for him to hear me?
Certainly not.
Certainly not. Okay. Let's head towards Aristat. And I start running his direction.
Just in case this sort of clicked off again, there you go. That's what it looks like if you forgot.
Yeah.
Trying to charge ahead and get to the highest command that you can notice here. Several times you're blocked by people going to and fro. Eventually you're blocked by a squad of Nagalings who summon up spells within their maws. Do you wish to just try and get around them or blast your way through?
What kind of formation are they in? Are they in a straight line wall? Is it a big clump or what?
They are pretty much side by side with 5 feet between each of them.
Alright. Do you want me to go ahead? Because I can get to Aristat.
Yes, if I'm able to see this squadron trying to like intercept us, I'm dropping a Blisaka in the middle of them.
That works.
Sure, roll it.
On seeing like other people engage, Edwin will engage, but again, it's very
Just-
reactive than proactive.
So you said there's 5 foot space between each one, so it'd be like one person open space, one person open space,
Yeah.
kind of like that. Okay, I'll move up to 2 of them and I'll throw a swallowtail at them. Or wait, not swallowtail. The this
I
one.
mean, if you attempt to ring up your swords, ice and light will explode the group as the fall to the floor.
Oh, okay. That was effective.
Keep going.
I'll keep going. Does anybody else have 40-foot movement while not mounted or flying?
Me.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, probably would have like cast Windrunner and Shield.
I'm assuming we
yeah,
are
yeah.
running towards this, going for combat, yeah?
Well, we're going towards. I completely forgot his name already.
Aristus,
Arisfed.
Yeah, Aristat, the necromancer that we know of. So yeah. Because we know him, and he's like high level in one of the groups.
Kristen sleeps.
Yeah. So
If that's the case,
He
then
would-
Al will transform, because then she has 90-foot fly.
and that way he is a high level commander in one of those in the Crimson Sleep, so he's probably knows best where to put us.
So if that's the case, Al will transform, and we'll have 90-foot fly, so double that speed, 180,
Could you like grab me and carry me?
probably. Quite easily, actually.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
I'm going to start falling behind if you guys all have Windrunner and I was flying, because you guys are going to move way faster than I am.
Well, the thing
Yeah,
I can
sure.
theoretically, how many people could I carry? Like, do they have the strength to hold on to my limbs?
Depends on your carrying capacity.
Well, like, I can carry up to 692, and that's just lightweight.
So it will depend on sort of like people aren't just their equipment; they're themselves as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it depends on how
obviously
much they
yourselves
weigh.
as well.
If we are going for the full, are we going to Aristak Pro right this fucking second? What I will say is, if Al can grab all of us and mount one of us on the back, so one arm, they're large, so they can hold a medium person on the back. I can cast haste with a enhancement to give them a ungodly speed boost.
Remember before, where I was
To
like
just
a
go,
supersonic dragon? It's now just doubled.
Oh boy.
What I'm saying is it that important? Right this second. Is it that important? Because we have cleared the way, can we not just walk?
Yeah, I don't know. Zaire weighs
I think
86
right now,
pounds.
if we can like are within vision distance, we can make the distance by just running,
but
and then depending
these got-
on where he wants, if he sends us in a specific place, then we can.
Yeah. They're not
zombies.
under assault. This is like a siege. So snap decisions aren't going to help us here. We need to be methodical as best we can. But again, Edwin's not in that mindset.
Yeah,
All
I
I'm
don't
saying
think-
is, we're just going forward, right?
Yeah, I don't think we need to waste spells on moving faster at this point. Like the Windrunner that you guys cast that lasts a long time, that's fine. But like
Mhm.
throwing a haste out there right now is not necessary, really.
Yeah. So just leave it as is. Ignore us everything.
Okay, so back to the question. What's everyone's weight?
Or you can carry it for even.
Zyron and his gear together weigh less than 100 pounds.
Right, easy. I think Jozenka's the one I'm most worried about.
Fine. I mean, if you have like 600 in light, I'm less than that.
Well, I mean, if Zyron is under 100 pounds, I mean, that's only going to put me to like 180 pounds. So I still have
That
like
can't
another...
be correct.
I'm around 311.
Zaire's like
that's good.
4 foot, so he's going to be very light. He doesn't
Okay,
wear
fair
anything.
enough.
Yeah, I have no armor. The only thing that I have that weighs much is like a backpack and a sword. So
You say Trazenka's around 311.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't imagine Edwin's going to be any heavier than that, so I'll be able to carry all of you.
That is my full weight with equipment.
So...
That will push you over to medium, which will push your speed down.
It depends. It depends if Zyron weighs less. Hang on. Oh my god, I can't do maths. What?
Great.
It's because I've done the square brackets weird. Zyron, do you weigh less than 89?
I believe, so. Like with my gear, no.
That doesn't help.
I like with all my gear, I weigh almost 100 pounds. Let's see.
I mean, to be fair, when I transform, I probably don't take my backpack with me, so I just ditch my backpack.
Your backpack melds into your form.
Yeah, I know.
We'll just say for intents purposes in this scene, sure, everyone will just get on you.
Okay. Meow.
The party will
Oh, wait.
climb atop.
I definitely can, because I haven't even ticked on dragon form yet.
Everyone will climb atop Al's dragon form and fly over the chaos. However, the Nagas are ranged, so blasts will come your way. Al, give me a fly check.
Shall do. My lightweight's now 3,200.
Can I just say that either me or Jose will probably put blessing on you for this, for skills, so plus to it.
Yeah, plus for skills, and I was thinking like we'll be grouped together, just elemental resistance versus whatever these guys seem to be blasting. If I
what
can
did you say you
identify it
wanted?
at some point.
Reflex.
Fly check
Fly-
was the
fly check.
Oh, sorry, fly check. Cancel that.
Remember, whatever your form gives you as fly ability, so Dragoneer. If you have good, perfect, like what's your fly ability?
Well,
Poor.
it's just changed, so I believe it's now poor.
Poor would be -4, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
Fly 90 feet poor. So let me just check. 'Cause I don't think that's changed. I think it's always
90
poor.
feet?
Yes.
Yeah, it's always been poor, so I've already got a -4 into it. Yeah, I've already got it. You give me a
Okay,
+2, so this should go into
Correct.
it. It didn't go into it, so it should be 19.
Since you are now large, it is a -2 to fly as well.
Then it's back down to 17. Actually, no, it should already be accounted for because I've already put my size up, so it should be 19. It's already accounted for my size, so it should minus it.
Some figures aren't always calculated.
Let me change my size back to medium, see if it does anything. Skills. It hasn't calculated it. Alright, let me recalc. Yep, doesn't look like it calculates it, so -2 from that. Oh, it's just recalculating my size back to large.
Yeah.
Because I've still got the buff ticked.
Either way,
Yeah.
as bursts of magic come your way, Al is going to dip, duck, and dive on all sides to avoid them. Eventually flying over to where Amstat's crow is. He commands his undead in Necrol to whoever understands that, as they will move away and basically make a landing strip for Al to make her way towards him.
Aristat, good to see you.
Terrible time to be meeting like this. But I could always use the hands.
Yeah, we got some fresh troops here. What do you need us?
We are currently waiting upon the airship to deploy its troops, though the skies are not being clear. There's a glacier amongst you, is there not?
2?
Yes.
If there are 2 of you now, I need you to reform with the other glacians. They are trying to cast a spell amongst the skies.
Of course.
Yeah, you remember Al? She's currently unable to speak.
Aristat Crow then casts a spell on Owl, and you're able to speak.
Hi.
That's Andy.
That's a wonderful dragon voice.
That sounds like herself.
Hey, hey.
Al doesn't speak in dragon form usually, so this is confusing. If I had a voice changer, I put it on, but you caught me off guard.
Me too. Just takes a while to set up. I feel pain.
Do you need somebody to lead the vanguard?
Ow, I'm going to need you to pierce the eye of the storm and show the others the way down.
Now you're talking.
As for you, Siren, go into the fray and cause havoc, won't you?
Very well.
Al just giggles. Not
Can I
just
sense
giggles,
alignment
shit.
on Zaira? This is. He's getting weird. He's getting weird very quick.
He's not trusted with leadership. Al just smiles.
I'll do my best to protect the weak.
No, hold on. That laugh don't match up to that line. Hang on a minute.
Wait a minute. Receipts. Receipts.
Hold on. Rewind.
That laugh was just for you guys. That wasn't. No.
I'll break up the Crom voice. I will. Don't stop.
No, Zaire has never been dark like that. He salutes or he gives a salute. I don't know what kind of salute that this guy would understand, or I don't know. Words are hard. Is there a universal salute type?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. He'll give a military type salute and head off into the front lines, essentially.
Before we all split up, Drosinga's gonna drop elemental resistance, communal versus shadow.
Seeing this, Edwin will do the same with Earth because of Owl's resistances and weaknesses.
Appreciated. Who's thought of my
Like,
resistance
water
go
might be on the cards, but after last time, Earth and Dark seems like a solid choice.
Yeah.
As you buff your team up and go to your assigned locations, though mostly Owl waiting for the skies to clear, we will end the session there.
Nice.
Didn't even get to test out the new